not starting soon. We already fucking started. Let's go. So, in case you don't know, just for everyone who would like to be aware, I'm getting a minor surgery on Monday, and I have no idea what to expect in terms of pain or anything else. So, I don't know what next week's schedule is gonna be like. Odds are I'll be streaming anyway, because even if it's super painful, I'll just stream to get through the pain. Because, I don't know, it's probably better to distract yourself by talking to Chatty instead of just laying down and crying to myself. What kind? Well, you see, I'm a little bit stupid. And, this is so funny because it happened over pickles, by the way, though I guess it would have happened eventually over anything else. It was 1 in the morning, I was reading my visual novel, I wanted to get me a little snack, you know, I was having a little hungry bug was biting me. Rob, thank you so much for the 2,000 bits! And thank you for the good wishes, I appreciate it. So I went to get myself a little snack, I got the jar of pickles, and on my way back into my room, I accidentally smashed my foot. The one with the evil toenail, the one with the evil criminal scum that I've had ever since I was like 3 or 4. I can't remember the exact age, but the evil toenail. And I smashed it into the door frame. Like, you know the part of the door that's not the door, but it's like next to the door. You know that part? I smashed it into that. A little too hard. And you know how when you do that and you can instantly feel that something has changed? And you're like, oh no, it shouldn't feel like that. Like, yeah, it should hurt. It shouldn't feel like that. Well, that's what happened, and without going into the gory, graphic, disgusting detail, I'm gonna have to get it taken out. Once and for all, permanently. Permanently! Forever. To never bother me ever, ever, ever again, and to be saved, and to be rescued from the pain. Your sixth sense activated. It's true, it's true. I feel like, you know, you can tell sometimes when an injury is, like, more serious or whatever. Do you think that's how the people in books, they're always like, I've been shot. Oh, I don't know how, but I can tell it's over for me. Do you think that's a real thing? Do you think that you can just tell, like, oh shit, it's over for me, man. I just got stabbed 50 times and not to brag or anything, but I can tell it's over for my ass. It's fucking over for me. She isn't losing her to chat, Lamau. Losing her to... What are you talking about? Pixar, it didn't happen. I know that there are probably some foot fetish people in here, and maybe even some people who are into, like, kind of nasty feet, like smelly feet, like unkept feet, like femcel type of feet. I promise you with every bone in my body, you do not want to see this foot. And you don't want to see that toenail. But once I get it permanently taken out and it heals, and maybe I can get a prosthetic nail, maybe then I can finally do foot reveal at 1 million sub. Finally, we can do foot reveal. Let's go! Also, thank you guys very much for the very generous gift subs that I've been seeing today. I really do appreciate it. I'll give a quick thank you in a moment. Will that foot be able to parry too? God, I hope so. While I'm like terrified of pain and stuff, I'm also excited at the prospect of finally never having to deal with it again. So I hope the surgery. I hope the surgery goes well. I don't have a lisp or a stutter. You're just imagining it. I hope the surgery goes well and it actually is a permanent fix and I never have to go back and get it done again. Because apparently there's like maybe a 5 to 10% risk that the surgery will have to be repeated to make sure it never goes back. Shut up! You are not getting feet pics right now. Although, actually, I'm kind of excited. Like I said, my feet are super cute. Not to brag or anything, but my feet are super cute. Like, you know, I actually went onto the subreddit where women post their feet, and I'm like, wait, I have cute feet, cause like my feet are super sexy. Like, especially, like, with these women, I have feet that's even cuter than that. How cute? They're, like, small. I have, like, small, cute feet, and everything about it is small, and it's, like, there's not even a single callus or anything, because I don't go outside, and they're, like, super kawaii sugoi desune feet. Trust me, and yet I've never been able to show them, because I'm, like, my toenail ruins it all. The fucking toenail ruins everything, bro. But guess what? Now I can have the toenail I always dreamed of. The non-existent one. And I could wear a flip-flop outside. I could wear a sandal. I could do so many things with this toenail gone, Chatty. So it's a good thing, you know? It's a good thing. Maybe this injury is gonna force me to finally do what I should have done ages ago. You guys know that I've told you the story of when I still had Medicaid and I was like 18 and I was like, let me get all of these surgeries out of the way that I need to get done so that I can like get them for free because Medicaid. And I did, but the one thing I left out was this toenail surgery because I really didn't want a needle in my foot. I really did not want no needles in my foot. Jose, can I bite your ear? Try me. Just try it. Just try it. You get close to me, you think you're gonna bite my ear? And then you get bit back. And also, I literally have armor on this ear, so I have a place to dodge. You try to bite my ear, I'm gonna duck to this angle. I'm ducking at this angle. You bite into the metal and you break your teeth. And then I start going at you. I start throwing punches. I start grabbing you by the hair. I flip you over. I suplex you and I fucking throw you into the ground. Now what? Now what? Now what? She's gonna parry your bite? Why are you trying to bite my ear? So you bite neck and we get to nibble? Chatty, are we flirting? I feel like this is a weird version of flirting for us, you know? Thank you for the level 13 treasure chain. I definitely know what a treasure chain is. I think it's just when they do the random 35% off thing, right? Tech Cat, thank you for the 8 months. Syndicate, thank you for the 18 months. Turbo Jill, thank you for the 28 months. Rayguard, thank you for the 10 subs. RFR for the 5 subs, thank you. Ruff, thank you again. Chris Southern Reeves, thank you for tier 3 of the happy anniversary. Let's go. One long orange username? Holy shit, that's a mouthful. You're just orange to me. Thanks for the sub, though. Welcome. Afuda, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Frosty Nimbus for the 5 gift subs. Stormbringer for the 5 gift subs. USA Soldier for the 5 gift subs. What the Shack for the 5 gift subs. Flame Wheel for the 5 gift subs. Down the Desire for the 10 gift subs. Using all of that to pay for my surgery. Out of pocket, by the way. Out of pocket. Because the way my insurance works is it's like, you gotta get a referral. You need a referral. Yes, let me go to the doctor and show them my bloody fucking toe so they can tell me, because I myself don't have the medical awareness for this. They can tell me, yeah, you're gonna have to get that looked at by a specialist. Yeah, let me just waste fucking time being in pain. Why not? So you have to pay an absurd amount and wait? Yes. America. Referral. Chat says so. God, I wish that I could just use that. I wish I could use that as an excuse for anything. Chat says so. You have to give me this breast enhancement surgery. Chat referred me and said that it's medically important to my life and I will literally die if I don't get my breasts bigger. Because Chatty's gonna kill me. Please help. Please. Please save me. Chatty only cares about big titty bitches and they don't even like girls who have normal boobs. Not even mine are good enough. They need huge tit girls and I'm not satisfying them. They're begging me to get a breast enhancement and they're threatening me every single day. Please send help. You don't need that. I agree. My tits are already big enough. I think they're pretty big. They're pretty big, right? Small boobs are the best. How small are we talking? One man's version of small is one man's flat, and vice versa. If she has even a little bit of pit, he'll be like, that's like a C cup. That's like a C cup. She's got like C cup tits, bro. Yeah, they're not literally flat, so that's like a C cup to me. Don't lie on us, yours are the best. You're just saying that because you're in my stream right now and not some other horse stream right now. Okay, I know what you people do in other women's chats. It's okay, Lucy, that's not true. There are idiots in Chatty. There are idiots everywhere. Everywhere you look, you can find an idiot if you're out on the fucking search for it. Silent steps welcome. I only chat in Lucy's chat. You are so fucking full of shit. Stop speaking extra. Stop speaking extra. Holy, you know, I feel like, guys, we should organize a schedule and we should pick one stream day where extra is not allowed to speak. Lucy, that's mean. No, everybody agrees with me. Press 1 to choose one day out of the stream where he is timed out for the entire stream. Press 2 to reject this reality. Look at the ones. Look at the, oh my god. Oh my god. Extra, you've got a fucking target on your back, little bro. You got a fucking target on your back, man. Holy shit. hydration. Don't mind if I do. I've got myself a water. Did you guys know that there are V-cards being released right now and you can use code Lucy to buy them? And then you might get a Lucy Pyre card. And even I might get a Lucy Pyre card. I was supposed to open cards today, but on account of the whole injury thing, I'm not going anywhere until that's done. Chest ain't flat enough unless you have a cult of flat earthers following you. Wait, you guys think the earth is round? You guys think the earth is round? Like, what? That's such an old school way of thinking. Roundies is crazy. The slur for people who believe the earth is round. Roundies. No. No. Nah, Earth is an anime woman, and she is definitely not flat. Can you imagine if there was an Earth girl anime Sona, and she was like, I'm not flat! But she was like kind of flat-chested, and she did it with like an angry blush. She's like, I'm not flat! Stupid! Baka! There is? Wait. I've never had an original thought. I'm so sick of myself. I'm so sick of myself, bro. I sit here and I think I'm being funny and I think I'm like inventing new jokes and then everyone's like, that exists. In fact, it's ancient. Like, I remember Aristotle made that joke. They were watching anime back in Athens and shit. Or maybe we're in tune with the great genius of modernity. Or maybe I'm like super NPC coded because I was also on TikTok. I'm getting into the habit of checking comments on TikTok. I should stop doing that. But I'll think of something and then I'll read the comments and somebody else said the exact thing I was thinking and I'm just like, no. No, 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 no! No, please! Please cure me. I don't want to be an NPC. I don't want to be an NPC, chatty. I don't want the NPC arc to happen. Not really, no. No, no, no. As a desire, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Bear Cali for the tier 3 for 21 months. Yatta Dose, Alvin, Nexa, Leia, thank you so much for the 14 months. Zusa Athen, thank you for the 16 months. Jason Gray, thank you for the 18 months. Heart of the Buddy for the 5 gift subs. Thank you for 5 gift subs. County for the 5 gift subs. Gyro for the 11 months. Gyro, fuck! Donkey J for the 5 gift subs. Numi's Loyal Steed for the 5 months. You're in my chat. How loyal of a steed can you truly be? How loyal are you? If you're in my chat right now, I'm gonna send this to Numi. It's your birthday? Holy fuck! Cocking Numi on your birthday. What? Is it like in your head? Is it like, it's okay, it's my birthday, I deserve to treat myself. It's okay if I go and search out for other pussy? What the hell? It's okay, I forgive you. I forgive you! Maybe one day it'll say Lucy's Loyal Steed. No, I'm sending this to Numi for real, for real. Here we go. How loyal can he be? There we go. Yep. You've been exposed. Ah, get your man! How to proc Menhera 101? I don't think Numi's like that, okay? Now, am I like that? Absolutely. If they did this to me, they know better because they know that I would crash out. But if I do this to Numi, she's gonna be like, of course they're loyal because you're my friend. And I love it when people support my friends. And then I just have to lean back from the screen and I'm like, I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. I'm a jealous whore. I'm a bad person. I'm a jealous whore. I'm a bad person. I'm a jealous whore. I'm a bad person. And then I smack my face against the monitor 50 times. That's probably what's gonna happen. I'm predicting it right now. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. Not seeing you live in a while. New shift at work. A new shift at work? Oh no. Chatty, if you don't choose your job schedule based on when I'm live and when you can catch my streams, do you even really like me? Question mark? It's okay. I mean, if the schedule works for you better, it's totally fine. So that's the cause of the brain damage. Chatty, if you have a life scheduling problem and you can't catch my streams anymore, can you let me know so I can also change the schedule of my streams? We'll definitely be able to find a time that works for literally every single person. No worries, no stress, no sweating it. It's absolutely possible. I think time zones should be eliminated. I think time zones should be killed, murdered. I simply think that the other half of the world should have to call like 6 a.m. nighttime. I just think that you should be okay with the sun going down at 6 a.m. Fuck you. honestly. Yeah, adjust. Just adjust. And they should make my time zone should be the main time zone, and everybody else should just have to adjust. And they should just have to live in a world where 6 a.m. is like sunset. Okay? Get fucked. The other half of the world should just sleep when the sun is out. True! True! What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? I literally adjust my work schedule so it works best with your streams. The earliest I can leave is 2:30 p.m. EST, and I do overtime on other days to adjust. Oh! Wait, is that unhealthy? Jumpman, he be up to something. Welcome, hi. Hi. That's not unhealthy at all, guys. That's not unhealthy at all. He just cares about me. Why are you trying to split us up? Why are you trying to split us up, chatty? Why are you trying to prevent us from loving each other? Your eyes made me follow you. Are you feeling hypnotized right now? Are you feeling hypnotized right now, chatty? I know I have autism because I hate change. I hate it so much, bro. Even when it's good and I'm looking at something and I'm like, yes, this is good. I'm just like, wait, never mind. I'm getting cold feet. I'm getting cold feet. Like, even when I like it, if it's a change, I'm suddenly just like, this is bad. No, change bad. Change bad. Never change. If you change, it's over. Your toe is going to change. You know what? I'll make an exception. But then again, I kept it for so long. Most people would not suffer with this issue as long as I have, to be fair. To be fair, a lot of people would have not. Very hypnotized. I have autism too. Congrats on gooning, by the way. That is the most autistic thing anyone's ever sent in my chat, and I respect it thoroughly. Thank you very much. Change is 50-50 for me. Usually I don't like it. There's just too much stress. Like, if you ignore the fact that something is changing, and then you have to go through the process of actually changing it, that also sucks. That also sucks. At the same time, though, when other people change things, and it's just like automatic on your end, that also triggers me. That also fucking triggers me, bro. I just get triggered when things change. And I know that there are people, especially when it's like, okay, can I use an example? You're not allowed, don't quote me, okay? Mods, delete all the clips, delete all the clips. Guys, this is just between you and me, okay? No one will ever know. But sometimes when VTubers change models, I get autistic about it, and then other VTubers make fun of those people because they're like, oh, did I break your immersion? Get over it, punk. But like me, for me, it triggers me so bad because I'm like, no, it doesn't look like her anymore. And I'm literally the Maj Pepe. I'm actually the fucking Maj Pepe. But I didn't say that. I didn't say that, chatty. And do not clip it, okay? Because I know that there are women out there who change models and shit, and that's their prerogative, and they should do whatever makes them happy and whatever they like. But for me, I get a little sad because I get used to something and I'm like, that's her, that's my anime girl, and then she changes it and this is literally my face. I just don't talk about this, okay? I just don't talk about this because it's the best way to get told that like you're a bitch or whatever. NG, welcome, hi. I have a hydration. I don't even know if I do. I'm just drinking anyway. Sheep boy, welcome. I usually focus on the person behind the model than the 2D live model itself, but yeah, I can understand that. Maybe. I mean, I can do that as well. It's not like it makes me stop watching the person. That's not it at all. But I just get attached to certain things and certain visuals. Like, for example, even this model, it's basically the same as my very first model. It's just like slightly different. Like the hair is less gray. There's a bit more, I guess, texture. The style of the bangs has changed. Other than that, it is mostly the same. But even that for me, it was like a big enough change that I had to get used to it as well. And I love that you keep them similar. I will forever keep as much as I can similar. I think this is me, you know, like I've said millions of times. Lucy autistic as fuck. I do get attached to models. I can move on though if the voice and personality is still there. I agree. You know, the content creator is still always gonna be the most important thing because like if they're entertaining, you'll watch a PNG tuber or even a nothing tuber, a voice tuber. We need to bring back voice tubing, bro. A lot of people want to become a VTuber and shit, and I get it. Why don't you just commission like an art image for a banner or an icon of your girl, and then just be a voice tuber? You don't have to get anything else. Just be a fucking voice tuber. I swear, if you're entertaining, it'll work. Shuffles VT, welcome. Hi, Lucy PNG fans. Where we at? There's so many cute and nice PNGs made of me by nice fan artists who are good at what they do. Arigato. Gozaimasu. Gracias. Gracias. Thank you so much. Because I have so many PNG. I was looking at my Twitter feed, and like most of it is just me retweeting fan art because I don't have a lot to say on Twitter. I say everything I want to say on my streams and I have nothing to say on Twitter because I'm just inviting other people to disagree with me, which, you know, Lucy, you're admitting that you like a hug box. Lucy, why would you say that? I usually don't like getting into arguments with people on Twitter, you know? I kind of broke out of my shell today by talking about Final Fantasy XIV drama for the first time in a long while, since March. First time since March, I decided to speak up about Final Fantasy XIV drama. Guess how many quote retweets I got? Guess how many quote retweets I got? I don't know, because I'm not checking. Final Fantasy XIV has turned into a shithole. Many such cases, but there are a lot of people who are ready to defend the sinking ship, and you know what? Let them. Go down with it. It doesn't matter to me anymore. First time in a week? Yeah, first time in a week. First time in a whole week. Chatty, I haven't talked about Final Fantasy XIV unprompted in 5 million years! What are you talking about? Don't look at my YouTube, please. Please don't look at my YouTube. Please don't look at my YouTube. Don't look. I played 14 for a bit and then I stopped. Can't really get into MMORPGs anymore at the moment. I don't blame you. I feel like it's hard to get into a MMO anyway because they're all so far ahead that there's a lot of catching up you have to do either way. Even that is like a big barrier to entry. I love when my wife Yaps. See? Look at this guy. Be more like this guy. Everybody else is like, Lucy's talking about 14 again. And this guy's just like, Lucy's talking. Wow. I don't give a fuck about the content of the words that comes out of her mouth. I just want her to speak. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. Frozen Thought, thank you for the 5 gift subs, by the way. GMP for the 300 biddies. Vlad von Karstein for the very generous 20 gift subs. Holy shit. JCD for the 10 gift subs. Thank you. Frozen Thought for the 2 months. Zing Zing Zing, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Tagadas, Dark and Jay, thank you for the biddies. TL Smith, thank you for the 5 gift subs. County for the 500 biddies. Let's go. Not Winslow for the 5 gift subs. Let's go. Armvis, thank you for the 300 biddies. I think I'm caught up. Sort of. I don't remember where I stopped anymore. Shadi, where did I stop? Okay, I think I'm better. I think I'm close. Imajima. Nice username. Welcome. Shimkaze, Sir Cloud, Techhead, Better Half, Rauru. Thank you for the resubs. I appreciate it. Blah blah. Okay, now I'm caught up. Also, I have a yeehaw redeem. MMOs are dead because the main target demographic is 35 and too busy to grind for 9 hours a day. You know, I kinda get it, but at the same time, I feel like an MMO and having some type of grind, maybe not like a forced grind. I don't know if they should force a grind on you, but having some kind of fucking grind, I feel is important in any game. A grind that you can sink hours into if you want, but that isn't like a determined requirement. I just miss grinding in MMOs, I guess. I miss having to work for something. Like, back in Mabinogi, like, you may think that's so boring, I hate grinding, that's totally fine, but, like, it's an MMO, and grinding out the skills was like a zen for me. Getting those to the top rank was zen. It was a pure flow state. No thoughts, head fucking empty, got a YouTube video in the background, grinding windmill, in the fucking zombie land where they're so slow that you can just keep hitting them over and over and grind out your windmill rank. That was a good time. That was a good damn time. There needs to be things to put effort into. Nothing feels worth it without the effort. True! And you want to know what I think about games? I don't even know if having a grind makes it harder per se, just makes it take more time. But I think games are too easy these days, and I don't care if I sound like a neckbeard for saying it. I don't give a fuck. I guess I got a neckbeard, whatever. Games are too easy. Even games that I like are too easy. Like, one of the things that I find to be a little bit problematic, and it's about a game that I really like. Okay, don't get me wrong, it's a great game. Fields of Mystria, there's just not like a long-term grind. It's basically, the last thing that you can do in that game if you want something to do is you can decorate. That's it. And once a game has nothing but decoration to it, I know that game ain't for me, because I can't decorate for shit! I like decorating a little bit, don't get me wrong, but if that's the fucking end game, if that's all I have left, I'm not doing it, okay? I'm not fucking doing it. What am I even decorating for? So I can log in and fucking stare at it and then log out? No, I can't find the meaning in that shit. Barkin J, thank you for the gift sub, I appreciate it. Also have another hydrate. Okay, but that's all in-game fashion. Wrong. People do not log into Final Fantasy XIV and then pose and do nothing. They're ERPing in the DMs, okay? It is a miscommunication, what's the word? There's a word for it. It is a misconception that they're sitting there doing nothing. They are ERPing in the background, okay? They're not AFK'd. They're not AFK'd. At least Mystery is still in development, so it can be fixed. I agree. You know, they might also do... Sorry, okay. Yeehaw Redeem is over for now. They might also do the thing where, like, they add more updates after the game is officially out, kind of like Stardew Valley did. Don't they need to take care of their house, too, or something? Take care of their house. Oh, in Final Fantasy XIV? Yeah, they have a system where if you don't pay them enough money every month, they'll just delete your house from existence. So, yeah, this is after that they promised they would never do anything like that at the very beginning of the housing system, and then they turned around and then just fucking did it, but you know. Everyone ignores that. ERP, extreme rate progression, yeah, people are doing that too. They're doing that as well, don't get me wrong. Lucy, do you remember this one character called Mint or something AFKing for 24 hours a day in the Japanese-themed section on Final Fantasy XIV? The Japanese-themed section? Do you mean Kugane? Do you mean Kugane? No, I don't fucking remember this. Who the hell is that? These people... Okay, here's the thing. The current drama about Final Fantasy XIV is that they ceased and desisted a mod, which, by the way, I didn't even know the mod was a thing. I did not know what Mare was until I saw this shit popping up on Twitter. And then I did my little research, and I was like, oh, it's like a mod for people who want better graphics for the character and more clothing options. And that's how I found out about it. It lets you see what mods someone uses. I thought it was a visual graphics mod that you could share with other people. If it doesn't affect gameplay, who cares? Well, apparently a lot of people in the Final Fantasy XIV community, a lot of people in the community care that others were using that mod and talking about using that mod. A lot of people care. If you don't think anybody cares, just check the replies to my tweet. You will find a ton of people who care. A ton. No add-ons. I agree. They should get rid of the DPS meter as well. They should just get rid of all of it. Like, if you're gonna take down one, take down them all. And this is them taking down Mare, which is a aesthetic mod, basically. And they still haven't managed to actually do anything about the stalking plugin, so that's great. Peak Square Enix! Peak Square Enix! The priorities are all in the right places. Everything is as it should be. Many such cases. It's to let you see other mod users' custom character. It does not affect any other mod. I'm failing to hear anything about it that would... Okay, here's my thought as, like, a Square Enix person. I don't really see any threat to my business from this thing existing, and in fact, I see a benefit to my business because it gives me more leeway to not have to do as much shit. You know, like if players are creating their own content, that is keeping them sub to your game and playing it. Why the fuck do I take that down? I almost kind of believe the conspiracy theory that the person lied about it being a cease and desist because they just got tired of maintaining it and they just wanted a good excuse and then they're just like leaving, you know? I kind of believe that. I kind of do, because I genuinely think that this is just like a money loss and I don't really see it being beneficial. The only way I can swing it in my brain that it's a money gain is they think that these players won't unsubscribe and will instead start buying more from the MOG station so they can look sexy again. I don't think that's gonna happen enough to like offset the loss. I don't think that's gonna offset the loss enough. Square Enix has been bothering me pretty much with all of its games. The FFT remake is the latest example of Square Enix bullshit. Wait, FFT? Final Fantasy Tactics? Is that what that stands for? I didn't even know that had a remake. Everything is a remake these days. When is Final Fantasy 17? Then again, Final Fantasy 16 did just come out kinda, so I guess I should shut the fuck up. They are clueless. Japanese devs will shoot themselves in the foot with mods 10 out of 10 times with every single game. I just don't see why pick and choose, right? Like, if you're gonna go after one, why not go after them all? There's tons of people with mods, and they have Patreons, and they take coffee tips for it. If you want to go after somebody, it would be easy, so why not just get rid of every single one of them? It no longer matters to me. I'm not logging in. However, they have a free free login period! Until the end of September, I think. So that means I get to see all the content for free, and I can yap more at you, chatty. I can yap more at you about things that nobody cares about, and I can tell you how much it sucked. Because God knows it will. No, that's just a guess. It's just a guess. If it's good, I'll tell you it's good. If it's bad, I'll tell you it's bad. We'll see. We'll see. I don't really think I've seen anyone saying anything has changed yet. Oh, I heard that they're working on Vera hats, or maybe they did already, you know, 5 years later. Yeah. So that's cool, I guess. That's a good thing. That's a good change. I'll give them credit for that. Hydration. I really want to know what Chatter meant by the Final Fantasy Tactics thing. I also want to know. I didn't even know that was getting a remake. A remake. I just don't want to go through the effort of re-downloading Final Fantasy 14. It is so fucking funny that Yoshi P waited for me to formally go through my computer and like start putting visual novels in compressed zip folders so that they would take up less space. And I formally uninstalled Final Fantasy 14 because I'm like, I'm not even playing and it's taking up like literally 200 gigs. Let me just get rid of it. And they immediately announced a free login period. Is this not proof that I am actually being specifically sabotaged by Square Enix? They are literally performing op behavior. This is op behavior. Lucy, stop being arrogant. They don't even know who you are. It's op behavior. I am being opposed violently in evil, sinister ways. Haven't logged into Final Fantasy 14 in 3 years. Still haven't found a reason to go back in. 3 years is impressive. I can't quite say I've gotten to 3 years yet. You need a tinfoil hat. I do. I need a tinfoil hat to block out the conspiracy theory brainwaves. Okay, Numi replied and she said, it counts because I love you. See? I fucking told you. I fucking told you that it counts. And she would just be like, you're my friend and I like you, so it's okay. It's okay. They're supporting me. I fucking told you. I told you that's exactly what would happen. You soul read her? I know! It's almost like she's my friend and I know what she acts like or something. Shaddy, can you believe it? I have friends. Real. I have friends now. I do. I played the launch of Endwalker, then forgot about. I did not forget. I played the entirety of Endwalker all the way through. And I even thought, you know, I was one of those Delulu people. I thought they were cooking something with 6.1. 6.1? Fuck. 6.1, and then it kind of flopped a little bit. Not even a little bit, kind of like a medium bit. It was moderate flop, and then Dawn Trail happened, and I was like, surely this time they'll do something because they have more time with it. And well, you know how that turned out. Sinfist, thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate it. I can see myself playing 14 just to mess with friends, but that's it. If you have friends, then any MMO becomes a better game. You know, like if you have friends who play that game, it'll be a better game just by like nature of the fact that MMOs are designed to be played with other people. And so yeah, like I feel like a lot of the people who don't have problems with Final Fantasy 14, not gonna lie, I think that they just have like a big social group in the game, and so they really don't even care if the game sucks or not. It's just like a social community to them in the first place. But if you're like me, then not so much. You know, it's like a shared hobby time. It's great. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Solo MMO players. I just use the queue, okay? I use the queue. I do not play with bots. I do not play with the what you call them. I forget. There's a name for it. But I don't play with those. I play with other players. The problem is that my friends don't want to stick to a game for too long. They play a game for 2 weeks and then they switch. Kaito, your friends have game ADHD. They're whores and harlots. They ride the dick of one game for 2 weeks and then they're hopping on to the next. They love the dick video game carousel. And the only way you can get them to stop riding it is to shame them for it. So send them this clip. Stop riding the video game dick carousel! Stop it! Pick a fucking game and play it with your friend! Do it now! He's lonely! He's tired of your indecisive nature! That is woman behavior! And are you a what? I never asked your gender. You might be women. I'm sorry! I'm not usually this misogynist. But anyway, stop riding the dick video game carousel. And that is all I have to say on that matter. You just saved his friendship. I love helping people. It's my calling. It's my calling in life to help people. You know they're not women. Not in this chat. How dare you? How fucking dare you say such a thing about my community? Pyre, and this misogyny is approved by me. I'm allowed to do that because I'm a woman, so I can give the pass. Yes, you have the C pass. Cunt. Your face so cute. Oh my god, thank you! Chatty, you know what I haven't used in a while? This. I haven't used this in a while, and it matches my fit today. So we're gonna use it. Yay! The self-hate goes crazy. Yeah, guys, the self-hating pick-me girl. Point fingers and laugh. This is a sign of the degradation of our society. It's over, man. I miss your lolly. Me too. I also missed that. I agree. You look so good today. Thank you. It's all the red. It's all the red. You should be able to change the lollipop's color. I probably could. It probably wouldn't even be that hard. It wouldn't even be that hard to change, but will I do it? Will I go to the effort? Well, guys, I have yet to fix the model redeems because I'm stupid. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I can fix them live. Honestly, don't know why they weren't working in the first place. Let me test it. Mods, turn them back on so I can test. If you fucking redeem a model redeem, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you are not getting your points refunded. You are not getting that shit refunded. Shut the fuck up and take the L. If you redeem a model redeem, those points are gone. Gone! Disrespectful. Just blatantly disrespectful. And they ask me, Lucy, why are you a misogynist? Why are you misogynist? Because Chatty teaches me to hate and not listen to women. You're the bad influence. You're the bad influence here. You're the problem. I do not take responsibility. Ever. Just in general. But especially not right now, I don't take responsibility for this shit. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can do it if I just open it? Oh, I see why. I see what happened. Okay, I just need to connect my I need to connect my Twitch account again. Okay, now let's see. Chatty, now you can try. Wait, no, I'll try. I'll try. Chatty's traumatized after what I did to them. That's okay. Shit. They're on cooldown. Fuck. No. I got this. Okay, I got this. There's an easy test. Shut up! I was about to redeem that! I was just about to redeem that. Why would you do that to me? Doshite. Why? Okay. Please work! Please work! Okay, are we still back? It's so over. Chatty's redeemed everything, so everything's on fucking cooldown, and I can't even test anything now. I can't even test it myself! It's so fucking over for me. I'm cooked. I am cursed. I will never be happy again. Maybe... Okay, I guess I'll just wait 3 minutes, no problem. I'm very good at waiting. I have tons of patience, as Chatty knows. Chatty, aren't I so patient? So you guys remember when I said I would start the stream while the game downloads in the background? It's still at 28%, and it was at 28% when I started the stream. Wait, no, I'm restarting it right now. If the stream gets really slow, let me know, and I'll proceed to do nothing about it. I will proceed to not fix the problem. Why was it pausing? Why was it paused? Did it pause because I started stream? I know what I'm doing, okay? It's like, ugh, this woman doesn't realize that she's downloading and starting stream at the same time. She's gonna have like 0. Fuck! It's so over, man. It's so over, bro. It's so fucking over. American Truck Simulator is so fucking over. It's never been more over than it is right now. Spectrum can't handle it. Spectrum can't handle it. It can't fucking handle it. It's cooked. Limit your download speed? How do I even do that? How do I even limit my download speed? And why would I put limits on myself? Do I hate myself? Do I hate who I am as a well, yeah. Yeah. I do. Sorry, I don't know why I asked. Try to download Euro Truck Simulator. Maybe it works better. Nice fucking try. Nice fucking try, buddy. But no, I'm not falling for that. Nice fucking try, though. Nice try. You fail. You suck. But yeah, nice try. Everybody could see that you did in fact try that shit on me. It didn't work, though. Should be taskbar, Steam icon, right-click, settings, download throttle. Okay, so basically he just instructed me on how to download a keylogger, right? QoS is how you limit it. What? What are these words? Chatty, I need you to understand. I need you to understand that I don't know anything about computers. Remember when I told you I was cleaning up my computer the other day? I was, and it was the first time in my life that it had ever occurred to me to zip and compress files that I wasn't actively using. It was my first time thinking of something so genius in my entire life. And I was very impressed with myself. That's how dumb this is, okay? That is how dumb the person you're talking to is. Why do you take anything I say seriously? And why do you expect me to know what a QoS is? What the fuck is that? Quotient of sight? Queef of sight? It sounds like an MMO term. Because you're a wife. Aw, chatty. I like how you believe in me even when it makes no sense to do so. Just because you like me so much. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Hydration? I'd be your IT demon if I could. You're a demon? Humans only. Not to be racist, but I'm the only human... demon! I'm the only demon allowed here. I'm the devil who wears the human skin. It puts the devil horns on the head, or it gets the hose again. I hate the person who saw me make the meme about my model where I removed the horns to I moved the horns and the tail to joke about how I was de-demoned, and everyone was like, looks exactly the same because your horns are so small I barely even noticed them. That is mean, because not only was that missing, but also my ears were missing. You're telling me you don't even notice my cute knife ears? You're telling me you don't even notice that? You're lying to yourself and other people, and I for one will not sit here and stand for it. Because you can't sit and stand at the same time. Is that a lollipop you have, Lucy? Yeah. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, lolly, lollipop. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Oh, baby, lollipop. She tell me why. Her kiss is sweeter than some cherry pie. You'd lollipop chainsaw. You wouldn't lollipop a chainsaw! I like that game. Maybe we should play that game sometime. I feel like I've said this before and then just never played it. Yeah, guys, in one universe, in one future, Lucy Pyre will play Lollipop Chainsaw. Real. I saw it. I've seen it. I've seen the images. I've seen the future. I've seen Destiny. Yes, you did say it. Of course, this guy's keeping track of every single thing that I say. Every single thing that I say. Chatty, I don't have a problem, okay? I had caffeine this morning in the form of gamer subs and Coke, Lucy, 10% off by the way. And that means that my brain is functional. It's functional because I injected my addictive substance into my body, into my bloodstream. So I should be okay. I shouldn't be misspeaking at all. But would you chainsaw a lollipop? Yes. I would. I would chainsaw a lollipop. In a different universe, Lucy's playing Hollow Knight right now. Didn't they announce something big about the series? Because I saw people freaking out about it. I had to look up what Silk Song is because, I don't know, a lot of people were talking about it. And I was like, what is Silk Song? That sounds like a Hunger Games new novel or some shit. It does, doesn't it? Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Mockingjay, Silk Song. It literally sounds like a fucking Hunger Games title to me. Silk Song is real. No way! No way? Actually fucking real? No shot? Okay, so the model redeems work now. Look, guys, I'm wearing glasses. My model redeems work again. Go crazy, I guess. Go crazy, I guess. Actually, you know what? I should make a redeem for this apron. You can both cuck and uncuck the audience with this. Very, very, very base. Let's make a new redeem for it. And that'll be a replacement for the what? The beanie. The beanie. It'll replace the beanie for now. Very nice, very nice. All things as it should be. Where do I go for this again? No, I remember. I'm a professional streamer. I remember where to go. Okay. Add new reward. Apron on, off. This is not TOS. You can take my apron off or put it back on to cover me up. Smile. Now, how much should this be? 2K. 2K. And then it has a cooldown of 5 minutes. 5-minute cooldown. There we go. It's not working yet! It's not working yet! Stop! I'm literally making it right now! Oh my god. These fucking people, man. These people are crazy. Where is this? Okay. Redeem. I select redeem. Shrimple. We got him. We're so back. Okay, it should work for next time. Next time it should work. You're amazing, Lucy Pyre. I love your streams and your music. Oh my god, thank you for being so nice. You like me? Chatty, somebody likes me. This is the first time we're seeing black hair Lucy in ages, by the way. Literal ages. Years of no black hair Lucy content. And now we're finally fucking back. We're so back, gamers. Hydration. Don't mind if I do. The black and red works well, not gonna lie. I agree with you. We were also missing short hair Lucy, which, you know, in my opinion, that's okay. In my opinion, that's okay. That's the fake Lucy, and she's evil. Whenever I get the short hair redeemed, I feel like my personality changes in a bad way. I got your tint and a god pack. Thanks for the luck, Lucy. Did you use my code to get it? Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you? Yes? Let's go! Yippee! Yatta! They use my code. The buff is real. Yeah, Chatty, if you want to get my card, you have to use my code, stupid. Silly Billy, how did you not know that? But purple hair Lucy is not real. That is also a demon. And I don't know, man. I feel like Numi would send a cease and desist in the form of Square Enix as well if she saw me with purple hair wandering around out there.
Can we get a
runny mascara redeem? Do you want one? Chatty, do you want a runny mascara redeem? Press 1 to want, press 2 to cuck those people. Aren't you a demon? I am. I am in fact an evil demon of hell. I'm the evil demon of hell! That's a lot more yeses than nos, so I guess we can make one as well. I have to make it first on Twitch so that I can put it in VTube Studio. But if you redeem it before I say it's ready, you're going to lose those points. Okay? I'm warning you. Right now. Don't mess with me. Okay, we're gonna make this one more expensive. I think. I'll make it more expensive. Wait, yes? No. Yes! Yes. We're gonna okay, cool down. And then it's got like a 20-minute cooldown. Only 2 redemptions per stream. Only 2. Runny mascara on or off. You can make me look Minheta or like slightly less Minheta. Okay, just read the title. Just read the fucking title. Read it. What color should I use for this redeem? Does it even matter? Let's use hot pink. Hot pink. Me trying to find a hot pink shade and failing horribly. Here we go, hot pink. I have created it. Do not redeem. Some people have more channel points than they have cents. Much like money in that sense. Much like money. You know what I mean? God. Fucking damn it, bro. Okay, where... I'm gonna have to find it. Because I don't know where it is. I even have things, like, very organized, and I still forget where things are being put. Here we go. I found it! I found it! Chat! I'm reliable! Okay. Redeem, checker, select, and it is... right here. There we go. Now it should work. Now it should work. Best tech wife. I'm the #1 tech wife. I'm very good with technology. This is coming right after I said I know nothing about computers. Chatty, I didn't know that computers can run literally any type of program. Like, even super old computers can run any type of program, but the only thing is, it might do it super slowly. Like, if you took the, like, 1970 computer and you tried to run Photoshop on it, it might take a million years, but it'll run the program. I didn't know that this was a thing. I feel like it should be obvious, but I also feel stupid. Like I should have known, but I didn't know. I didn't know at all. Unless it runs out of memory. Oh yeah, true. That is true. Not entirely. It's complicated. The way he just immediately gave up, he was like, let me try to explain this to Lucy. You know what? Never mind. Fuck this comment. I'm just gonna cut it off right here. Nike! Thank you very much for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Is that how you say your username? Technically, its OS can be so old that it is not supported by software and etc. Well, that's the software's problem. That's a software problem! I blame Adobe. I blame Adobe for being Adobe. There's a short answer, an extremely long answer with a ton of caveats. Chatty, what's the short answer? Get it? Because I'm short, so I can only... I'm sorry. It wasn't funny. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I know I'm like, meant, like, you know, like, humor-wise, I'm falling off and shit, but... Give me some grace because my toenail is, like, falling off. This is why your favorite VTuber, Lucy. I'm new to your streams. Your personality is what draw me to your streams, and you're just so entertaining and funny to watch. I still got it! I still got it! Wait, why am I zooming out? Wait, this is kind of nice, though. Guys, look! Look at my long, beautiful legs! I zoomed out on accident, but it kind of works, right? Look at me! Look at me, look at me. Hands in the air like it's good to be alive. In such a small world, I'm all curled up with a book to read. Legs for days. I know, right? I have nice long legs. I have the legs of consent. Let me do a stretch, Redeem. It's a shame that VTubers have these full-length models, but they don't really get the opportunity to show them off very much. Leg zoom? No, I'll get banned. Dress for trucking. Hell yeah. What, the truckers in your country, they don't wear this as their uniform? I thought every American did, or was it just my boss being a creep? He said if I didn't wear this, he'd dock my pay. My boss, that boss, chatty. That boss, chatty. They literally can dock my pay. Might be a good thing when John Twitch hates hips. Ed doesn't hate hips, you know, just anime girl hips. Real women hips are totally fine. But if it spots a pixel in your anatomy, then you might be in big trouble. However, 3D pixels are once again immune to this, which is just proof that Dan Clancy is extremely serious about wanting 3D and VR chatters to reign supreme. He loves that shit. He loves that shit. Knows that, Sue. Thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Blah, 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 blah. Bro is never beating the hate 2D women allegations, and he never will. Dude, I'm not the only one who saw that extremely fucking cringe thing where he was going around in streamers' chats and, like, advertising his own shit and being like, yeah, I'm advertising. I don't even care. And then just acted like it was okay. What the fuck? Lucy Selma, I found you through anime makes me cum word. I might be weep scum, head empty and dumb, but I'm so right when I say anime makes me cum. And I was right. I was right to say it. I was right to say it. I was right to say it. I continue to be correct. Every day. Bro should get banned for plugging in chat. I agree. I want to like pre-ban Dan Clancy. We just cross-ban him everywhere for being cringe and not understanding the culture of his own website and how streamers operate. And then we just cross-ban him everywhere until he learns his lesson. I want to get a ban appeal from Dan Clancy and then make fun of it live on stream. He's like, Lucy, please, please, I'll give you a free ban, get out of jail free pass. Just banned Dan Clancy, reason, shitty CEO. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. The mods are power tripping, bro. Mods are power tripping. Power tripping mods banning the CEO of Twitch for a bit. Did you see when there was a Twitch employee in chat and the streamer couldn't ban him? I remember that. There was like a Twitch staff who was shitting up his chat and like ruining the vibe, and he was telling him to stop, but the mods couldn't do anything because they can't ban Twitch staff. I'm sure that they can now, but back then apparently you could not ban Twitch staff, and he was just continually shitting on this guy. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking crazy? Twitch staff acting like Reddit mods. Twitch staff is much worse. At least on Reddit, like, you know, nobody's getting paid, right? Everybody's just like wasting years of their life to moderate a community. $0. Twitch staff is employed. Okay, you know what separates my disgusting mods from the even more disgusting Twitch staff is the fact that I don't give them a cent to dedicate hours of their life towards me. I don't pay them shit for it. But guess what? Dan Clancy is getting a paycheck every month. A paycheck every month. And then he's also helping other people get paid to sit in your streamer's chat and shit things up and self-advertise. Do you feed them though? I'm not gonna lie, this might be controversial. If I ever find out that one of my friends is nice to their mods, dropped. I don't play with that. I don't play with that. Because if you're nice to them, how do I know that you're not going to be taken in the grooming department and I have no chance of grooming you? How do I know that? I don't know that. You should stay open for grooming for me. Don't get groomed by anybody else. That's my job. Do not compete with me. I don't want any competition. I have bad news for you, Lucy. No, don't say it. Don't say it. Okay, Numi doesn't count. Numi doesn't count because Numi's nice to everyone. Numi would be nice to somebody who threw rocks at her. Numi would be nice to someone who was like, I hate you and everything you stand for. And she'd just be like, you know, I'm just trying to be the bigger person and like try to understand their perspective. Like she would be nice to them about that. Okay? So that doesn't fucking count. So being mod is like Hunger Games. Yeah, it's a very hungry game to play with no food, no compensation. Lucy would be nice to the ugly bastard in your ultimate game. True. I would. Okay, here's the thing. I don't like when characters are written as like just blatant villains, okay? Let me explain. I swear this is not pick-me behavior. For once. Most of it is, obviously. But like, for once, this is not pick-me behavior. I just think it's lame when a character is written as a pure villain and isn't even like a person outside of that. They're just like, oh, what is this guy? He has every single bad trait, okay? He's ugly. He's smelly. He's a sex pest. He's a complete piece of shit. He's just a bad guy, okay? No redeeming qualities. I don't like it. Okay? It's boring and it makes me roll my eyes and it's like, why does this character even exist? If you want to have a villain, they have to earn it. Don't just tell me that he's stinky and he's ugly and she doesn't like him, okay? You have to give me a real reason. Say that she saw him kicking a puppy in the fucking garden or something, okay? And then, you know, maybe then I would respect you. But no, he's just smelly and ugly, and she's like, he's always giving me the creeps. There's a lot of ugly people on the planet, you bitch. There's a lot of them. What, are they not allowed to exist just because they weren't blessed with perfect genes? Oh, I understand what you mean now. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of writing like this, especially these days, where villains are A, written very plainly as a villain with nothing but bad traits and nothing redeeming about them, and then B, they're written in such a way that the narrative is constantly telling you that they're bad people because they don't trust you to figure it out yourself. Because they think that people on the internet can't figure it out themselves. You have a lot of teenagers who go online and they'll complain about any story that doesn't blatantly spell out the narrative to them because they're like, it's a bad influence. It's a bad influence. It's teaching people that these things are okay and that's not okay. It's a bad influence. If you can't figure out that a character is a bad person by yourself, maybe you're not ready to participate in society. I don't know what to tell you. Villains, did you survive? I saw people on TikTok complaining about a video game and saying that it was horrible and awful. And they were basically describing what the game purported itself to be, which was a horror. And the game had a bad ending. Like, with really fucked up shit happening. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, sounds about right. You know? Stop making fun of the way I say horror! I'm banning you! I can't take it anymore. All I do is I get made fun of online and everybody call me stupid. I can't do it anymore. It's weird, I can only hear what she's saying when zoomed in. Next outfit, I'm getting an outfit that covers my entire body. Head to toe. A plug suit. Skin tight. But it'll work. Turn on the mascara. I will. Plate armor Lucy. I get the armor, but like, it's the armor that's useless as armor. It's just MMO sexy PNG armor. You'd hate it, Lucy, LOL. To wear a bodysuit? Here's the great thing about that. You're not gonna believe this. My flesh agent is not wearing a bunny suit right now. Can you believe it? No, my immersion. No, Lucy, no! I would like to fill Lucy plug suit. With what? What are you gonna fill my plug suit with? Amniotic fluid, because that's what Ava's all about. I learned from the YouTube video. Thank you, Chatty. I learned vicariously through it. Why would she lie like this? I don't know, man. But trust me, a lot of YouTubers are lying to you. A lot of them don't go out in public dressed like that. But then again, based on the selfies I've seen, a lot of them do. Hydration. Sweats and oversized shirts can be sexy too. I agree. In fact, I think a nice oversized shirt is very sexually appealing and gets my pee-pee hard. I agree. 100%. 100% agree. Hydrate, Chatty, anytime. Chatty, what if I started waterboarding you? Do you think that you could survive waterboarding as a torture? I'm gonna be honest and say I don't really even know what waterboarding is. I just know it from like the meme of somebody dripping water on somebody's forehead and them calling that water torture. Please don't. But what if I grabbed a bottle of water but I filled it with gamer subs and then I grabbed you violently and I like pushed myself up against you and I glared into your eyes and I had like the mascara toggle on and I said, Chatty, you're gonna use code Lucy to buy the fucking V cards and you're gonna do it right now. And then I was forcing gamer subs down your throat and telling you to swallow every last drop. Would you then use code Lucy? Would you finally use my code? Would you finally do it? Gamer boarded. Gamer subs boarded. Subs boarded is possibly the best option there. Yeah, but would you still do it? Yeah. Will you do it again if we do? I guess if you ask nicely. I didn't know that people wanted this treatment that much. Is there really that much masochism in this world? Aren't you like 40 kilos? How are you going to force anyone to do anything? Aura. It's all in the aura. And also, the 40 kilos is just my body. It doesn't account for my 300 kilo cock. So, when you take that into consideration, then it's actually very easy for me to overpower pretty much any average grown male. Yeah, pretty much easy for me. Make sure you wear steel toe boots. Yeah, I guess I need those. What's that weight in English? 600 pounds. of pure penis, I think. I actually don't know the conversion that well. All I know is that 1 kilo is basically 2 pounds. Did your penis get smaller? No! Why would you say such a thing? Why would you say such a thing? Chatty, how many pound is 300 kilo? Must be cold out then, huh? It's just shy. It's a grower, not a shower. She just got out of the pool. What's wrong with that? Why is everyone so judgmental today? Also, I have a redeem. Nya! Nya! Nya 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 nya! Nya nya! Nya nya nya! She's just guesstimating the conversion of pounds to kilos. I am guesstimating. What's wrong with that? 270-ish? 661 pounds? My cock grew in size then. My cock grew in size. Fuck you. Fuck you. My penis is even bigger now. Penis even bigger and you're mad. You're mad because my penis is getting larger as we speak. Imagine that Lucy's penis can shapeshift, but the mass and density remains the same. This is too complex for me. This is too complex for my brain. 1 kilogram equals 2 pounds roughly. See, exactly, and that's why I did the conversion. I said 300 kilogram penis, because the joke was that it's 600 pounds. Okay, here's the thing. Here's where I went wrong. I tried to speak in European language. I'll never make the same mistake again. I am an American through and through. I am an American through and through. I will not apologize. Ever. Pounds or bust. We do not measure in stones. We do not measure in kilos, whatever the hell a kilo even is. Lucy, no offense, I think you're compensating. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, huh? Huh? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, buddy? Pal? Buddy pal? You know you're in some deep shit when a woman starts calling you buddy. What do you mean by that, buddy? What do you mean, huh? 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 What's your problem? What's your problem? We measure in horses, their power. Horsepower is a valid unit of measurement, actually. How many hands tall are you? 500 Lucy Pyre hands tall. I wish my dick spontaneously grew by 10% too. I also wish that as well. I wish that for everyone here. One day you will achieve the power to grow your dick 10% larger. And everybody will be happy. Because that means that they'll all have... Wait, what's 10% of 12 inches? 10%, what? We'll have 13.2 inch cocks. Everyone here will have 13.2 inch penises once the 10% dick buff kicks in. Thank God for patch updates. My problem is that I'm in love with you, Lucy. Is that really a problem? I don't know. Maybe this guy's like, no, Lucy, you don't get it. No, Lucy, you don't get it. I'm in love with you. And I'm coming to find you. Like, maybe that's what he means. Quite the moment to join the stream. You're not even a first-time chatter. How can you do the NPC bit? Stop it. You're stealing. You're stealing. You're stealing! 10% of your wang or a random 12-inch wang? What if you got a superpower? What if you got the evil genie and you said, I wish I had the power to spontaneously grow my dick by 10%, and then the genie said you didn't specify which dick, but you literally did specify which dick, because who the hell would say, I wish that I had the power to grow a dick by 10%? Like, you sound, I'm sorry, the genie is right. If you say it that way, the genie is right for assuming that you're like, perhaps of the homosexual variety, and you just want like a bigger dick in your ass or something, okay? Like, that is completely fair if you don't say the power to turn my dick bigger. Why do I find dick humor so funny? What is wrong with me? It means that you're a human being. I'm just like you. You're just like me. We live in the world. We laugh at pee. Then you just gotta keep using your power till the RNG hits in. Imagine how many lives you change by using your power over and over again until the RNG hits your dick. And imagine that there's no, like, guarantee that it won't do any repeats. How many fucking presses of the button would that take for it to eventually... Like, what are the odds that on the first try, it would land on your dick? At least 4. Just 1. About 4 billion. Yeah, 4 fucking billion, bro. That's so much. That is... The odds are not in your favor. This is not the Hunger Games. Pretty bad. Dick and fart jokes keep me alive, haha. I'm evil. I don't like fart joke because I don't like acknowledging farts exist. You wouldn't get it because a lot of you are guys. So you're like, haha, fart is funny, but you don't get it, okay? You've never seen another girl fart in school and like get made fun of because female farted. Okay, you've never seen the bullying. I've seen it. I've experienced it. And I've determined that I'll never let this happen to me. Ever, 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 ever. Nice guys, welcome. Wouldn't that honestly make so everyone is 10% bigger and therefore it wasn't worthwhile? Mr. Bop, are you doing the syndrome thing from like Incredibles? And if everyone has a 10% bigger penis, no one does. What? Chatty, no, your penis still got bigger. You're so determined to make sure other men's penis remains small that you don't even want to make yours turn big. What kind of mental illness is that? What level of mental illness is this? Just make everyone the same size. True! You know what? I think that would be better. I think that we should only have like a standard dick size. Everybody gets assigned it at birth. And nobody is allowed to have a different dick size. Okay? Fuck no. Any guy who's against this is lucky to have a huge penis and just wants to flaunt it on other men. Any man who's against this is literally you're fucking up. Literally, you're fucking up. Do not listen to him. He is evil. He's a demon. Way worse than me. Way worse than me. I'm against this. I fucked up. I gave everyone the opportunity to prove that their dick is big by being against my plan. Fuck you. Yeah, we're having cock communism. Get fucked. Cock communism is a thing. Everyone is 6 inches now. What? I don't like it. I don't fucking care. 6-inch penises doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter to me anymore. The only way that you have to differentiate yourself is whether it curves to the side or it doesn't. Okay, that's it. That's it. Cock communism is real. No more fucking freedom. Everybody has the same dick. Every girl gets double D's. Incorrect. I made every woman flat. Sorry. 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 It's just, you know, it was too distracting. It was too distracting for people when women were walking around with big boobs. So now we have tit communism, which is the sense that we don't have tits. We have no tits. Titless communism. No tits, flat chests. The counter argument is, do we also make all boob size the same? Yeah, I've already covered that. Yes, we do. Of course. You think I'm gonna be like sexist and make it only men? Absolutely not. Women must also suffer. And we'll give all women the same pussy size. Let's go! What size pussy you wear? The same as everybody else. Are about the vagugu depth. Shut the fuck up. Everybody got the same size pussy. Fuck you. No more variation. No more differentiation. None of that. What about ass sizes? Everybody now has a giant ass, including men. Congratulations on your new fatty. Congratulations on the dump truck you have to carry behind you 24/7 now, chatty. Enjoy! 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 I feel for C-cups. I also want to feel C-cups in my hands. You're just like me, for real, for real. But my ass was bigger. No, it's now big, like huge. Okay, whatever your ass size was before, it's bigger than that. It's way bigger than you can even imagine. It's like fucking irrationally huge. Everybody now has to buy 2 seats on a plane because the asses are just like massive now. And society is being redesigned to accommodate for the new huge ass epidemic that we are going through. Ass communism, dick communism. You know what? What if you changed everyone's dick size, but like you let the balls be different? Would that be kind of fucked up? Now guys will just be insecure about their balls because they'll be like, my balls aren't as large and dangly as this other guy. And I heard that women don't feel as much pleasure if they don't feel your balls slap against their fucking spine while you're having sex with them. Now I'm insecure about my balls. They're just not big enough, I think. I think people will just find something new to be insecure about unless we make literally everything the same. And even then, they'll still find something new to be insecure about. Yeah, they'll always find some way to make others feel inferior in order to sell product. In order to sell product. Chatty, do you not feel inferior? Do you not feel less than in some way? You need product! You need product to feel better about life! Such as V-Card. You need to buy Lucy Card, 10% off, Lucy code Lucy, V-Card. You must consume product. I'm insecure about my hairline. I don't need more shit. Man, male pattern baldness is like insane to me. And the crazy thing is, I was like having a conversation with my brother the other day, and I asked him, I was like, hey, you know, like, how's life going? And he started talking about how he was having like a health problem. And I'm like, you know, wait, do you have like male pattern baldness? And he's like, no, I don't. We have like the good genes. And then he told me that our biological father, which mind you, my biological father is probably like in his 60s. He said he isn't even balding and he's not graying. Chatty, I'm gonna have beautiful, ugly, dishwater blonde hair for the rest of my life. How does he know? Because, get this, they're friends on Facebook. They're friends on Facebook. So true. So true. And that's where the burden of parenthood ends, okay? Once you add your son on Facebook, you're good dead. Do you talk to him too? No. I think it's kind of insane that he even has him added as a friend. It's very bizarre to me after all the things that have happened in life. But you know, that's his business. I'm not gonna judge him, only he's the one who told me this guy ignored his birthday. And I'm just like, doesn't Facebook literally tell that it's like their birthday? And I'm like, okay, this is so fucking sad, bro. This is so fucking sad. Why do you have him added, bro? Just delete. Maybe, okay, here's the thing, all right? I'm gonna give my brother the benefit of the doubt. He's only friends with him.
Male pattern baldness is from the mother's side of the gene tree.
Well, I guess my granddaddy didn't have male pattern baldness neither. I guess my grandpappy didn't have that neither. I guess, my family got double lucky. Good for them, I suppose. Good for them. Anyway, I give my brother the benefit of the doubt, and I just tell myself that the reason that he's friends with that guy on Facebook is so that if he ever gets like some weird freak cancer, he'll be able to tell the doctor, like, this is what I have on my dad's side of the family. Cause I have to go through that. Every time the doctor's like, does your dad have any conditions that I need to know? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, bro. I have no clue what's going on over there. But if I had my father added on Facebook, maybe I would know, because he'd make a post or something where he's like, I'm diabetic. Sure wish I had children instead of a family that's sending me right to the nursing home. I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to become diabetic. I'm going to become diabetic. I need to stop eating sugar right now. Hydration. Does X run in your family? Ask them, not me. So true. So true. It's really awkward. like when you have a missing parent and you see or get asked questions like that, it does get a little bit awkward. Usually I don't think about it though, okay? Chatty, I don't want you to think that I'm like majorly traumatized by growing up without an entire father figure in my life and just having like a really bad example of male figures in my life. Like, absolutely not. That's not traumatizing for me in the slightest. I almost never think about this, but in these situations when I get asked questions like this, it comes back, you know? It's like it all comes back at once. Smacks me in the face, or I guess in the toe right now. Tenacity runs in my family. How do you know this? Doesn't tenacity run in everybody's family? I don't think they would have made it this far in the gene pool if they didn't. Tenacity runs in everybody's family. I guess more in others. More in some than others. Chatty is your figure for you. Chatty, you're the only male figure in my life. No pressure. No pressure. Brothers don't count as males to me. I don't know. They lack malehood. They lack maleness. I don't respect them. I don't know how to explain it. Call us daddy. Chatty? Something strange is happening in the chat right now. A strange transformation is happening here. The Minheta mascara is perfect for this conversation. Chatty, have I made a grand mistake? Have I perhaps performed a blunder? A chess blunder? Ah, she shouldn't have moved the queen to that position. Now, she's in perfect range of the knight, the chatty knight, taking her out and destroying her and checkmating her right here. Chat can smell daddy issues. Well, yeah, that's why I amassed a following in the first place. All these VTubers who are like, what's wrong with me? Why does nobody watch me? Lose your father, dude. Like, lose your dad. It'll all come together. You'll figure it out, okay? We will take you like Romeo and Juliet. That's not how Romeo and Juliet worked. Your brother seems like a graceful man. Who the fuck are you? And what have I said about my brother that makes him sound graceful? What kind of man indulges and gloats about the fact that their male pattern baldness doesn't run in their family and says, I got the good genes? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Being happy at other people's expense is crazy. Forced VTuber adoption. Oh, I have no choice. Chatty's adopting me right now. I'm gonna have to take on the daddy dynamic. It's gonna be crazy. How is your brother after the whole redacted? Has he recovered? Redacted? What the fuck? Huh? What? What are you talking about? Huh? What's going on? Your family seems kind of, yes. Instant paranoia. Yeah, what is he talking about? The fuck? I'm very confused. You're not the only one who is confused. The thing? Okay, thank you. I think he means Hassan Pyre. No, he hasn't recovered from being Hassan Andy. No, I don't think he ever will. I don't think he'll ever recover from being a Hassan viewer. Sorry. No, it's the Hassan viewer who's the same guy who was bragging about our father's genes. And I'm just like, okay. Yeah, you know. Same guy, same dude. Same bro. Same one. I guess that chatter has him added on Facebook. It's my father! You! I can't even complain about child support anymore because apparently he finally paid it all off like a couple years ago. Congratulations on the final payment. The final payment. It's the final check. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. But it does mean something that I was still technically getting child support payments after I became Rushi Paya. Isn't that insane? What if he is actually here and this is how he's paying? That's weird. Okay, let me explain. Chatty, I love you very much. Perhaps too much. I have a very, strong attachment to you. To the point that other people are knowing this about me. I don't like this being known about me. I don't know. I feel embarrassed. Okay, when I say it to Chatty, it's fine. And then when I hear other VTubers say shit like, oh yeah, doesn't Lucy get mad when you call her Chatty Chatty? I feel like embarrassment about myself. And I'm like, oh no. Am I getting a bad reputation? Are people making fun of me? Like in the DMs? And they have like a group chat where they make fun of me. And they're like, I can't believe she doesn't like it when we call them Chatty. Like, wow, what a bitch. I get self-conscious, okay? I'm sorry, but anyone who is related to me by blood is not allowed to participate in this dynamic. Stay away. You aren't welcome! You aren't welcome! Stay away! Don't ask me any questions. Don't be in my chat. Do not follow. Definitely don't subscribe. And do not show your face in my Discord. I'll kill you. I'll kill you! Just pee on everything to mark your territory? I would if I could, but it's not that simple. You also get banned for, like, pissing live on stream. But you can make the piss sound effect and say that you're frying chicken, and nobody will know. I'm really good at frying chicken. I am! Ma'am, you're being paranoid? I'm not! Chatty asked me. They said, what if your dad was here? And I'm like, I'll have to ban him. Show yourself, father, and I shall ban you with impunity! Supper bat, welcome. How did the thighs come out, Lucy? The thighs? I have to try again. I keep putting it off. I'm scared. How do you handle collabs with other VTubers when you claim to hate other women so much? I just, like, hold my nose so that I can't smell the nasty women stench, and I tell myself Chatty will enjoy it because Chatty definitely likes collabs, and I just hold back, you know? I'm, like, holding back the whole time. I've got a therapist. I'm working it through with it. Here's how it works, okay? Any woman that I'm friends with or that I've collabed with, she's one of the good ones. You know? She's one of the good ones. And I'm not sexist. I have woman friends, so I don't even know why you're claiming that I'm a misogynist. Hating one or two women, that makes me a misogynist? Really? They just so happen to be women, every single person that I hate, okay? It's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. You can be misogynist around us, it's okay. I'm not misogynist! I just sometimes say things that come across as misogynist. But I think the internet as a whole is just like super sensitive to any type of criticism that gets lobbed at women. Like if I criticize something that a guy does, I don't think I would be called a misandrist. There might be people who disagree with me or say that I'm wrong about it, but they wouldn't immediately say that's fucking sexist. At least I don't think they would. I see it way less. You don't really see the word misandrist being used nearly as much as misogynist. That for much is for sure. People don't give two fucks. It's true. It's true. God, that running mascara makes you look so hot. Intrusive thoughts. Please don't be intrusive. Go ahead. Say it out loud. It's totally fine. It's totally fucking fine. Look at all the support men tweets and how that worked out. I remember... No, I don't remember. I saw this literally today, I think, this morning. I was on Twitter and I saw that this woman had, quote, retweeted one of her old posts where she was like, oh my God, they're still mad about it. And it was the original post was her... making fun of somebody saying that it was men's like mental health awareness month or some shit. I can't remember the exact context, where she said nobody cares. And then she's like, oh my God, they're still mad about it. You're still mad about it because you're quote tweeting it to show that you still care about it. You would have muted it ages ago if you didn't care. Oh my God. When somebody quotes something and says nobody cares, you know they care because they cared enough to fucking quote it. She wouldn't be checking the tweet if she was past it. It's true. It's true. And it's just like the casual meanness that women throw at men. And I try to convince myself that a lot of it is astroturfing and outrage farming. But I know a lot of it isn't, because I know the way from school and from even the way that my family talks sometimes, how women feel about men on average. And it's really excessive. I don't usually see the other way around. I'm not gonna lie and say like, oh, there's no men out there who just hate women unequivocally. It absolutely exists, but it's definitely treated a different way than the casual hatred and dismissive nature that gets flung at men. At least that's how I feel. Hydration. People love flinging shit when there's no social consequences. That's why I make fun of women, because there's no social consequence for me. Wait, no, there is. I'm lying. There's definitely a consequence one day. But, you know, it's a consequence I choose to take. If I were a guy saying all the things I say, it'd already be a consequence. But right now, there's just like a couple of angry people out there who call me a pick-me, like online. And that's the extent of like my consequences so far. But because I'm a woman, I can make fun of women as much as I want, and I'm just gonna get called a pick-me. But not a true... No. They're gonna say I have internalized misogyny. Meowsies, thank you for the 34 months. I appreciate it. Blah, blah.
Foods and such. Also, Lucy
blah, blah. I've expressed this before, but like, if you're going to make jokes... if you're going to make jokes, it helps to know exactly what you can make fun of without having to face any backlash. You know? I get no backlash making fun of women because I am one. Yeah, we men made you that way. Made me what way? It was just like the Adam thing. Like he took the rib out of Adam and he made a woman, which means that women are made of men, which means that liking women is gay because it's literally just a piece of a man. Why are you attracted to a piece of a man? It's fucking gay. Personal timer, welcome. I am made in your image? Oh my God, I'm feeling so holy right now. Why am I so much sexier then? Not to brag or anything, but I will say, okay, this is my most misandrous take. I think on average, like, I think women are sexier than men. Like, maybe this is crazy. This is crazy. I do. I just think breasts are really hard to beat. Like, it's nice to have, like, guys have nice stomachs and nice broad shoulders or whatever. I like the facial features, but when it comes to tits, you really can't beat it. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. You're, like, always going to be less sexy because you just don't have nice, soft, bouncing tits in your face. This is objectively true. See? I'm objectively correct. Kaito, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Yatta! I feel like part of it is that men tend to look better when they're exercising every day, which doesn't really happen in modern life. You think so? I don't know. I feel like... I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like a lot of men just naturally have muscle even without exercising. Or at least muscle to the point where it's recognizable versus like looking at a woman who doesn't exercise. Disagree, I don't like muscles. I have a hot take. Chatty, I'm gonna say something and it's gonna cancel me right now. It's gonna cancel me. But I've gotta say it. I've gotta speak my truth. I've gotta speak my truth, Chatty, and I've gotta fucking stand on business, okay? Because sometimes you have to be willing to make a few waves. They should have made the panty and stocking twinks actually twinks. Why are they bara muscle men? Why? Why did you do that? Why? I was expecting to see cute femboy ass, butt cheek, and instead I have to see huge dick bulge, giant fucking bubbly muscles. I hate it. I hate it. You ruined it. Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it. It's like that scene in SpongeBob. Soiled it. I'm so sad, Chatty. Twink death is real. They killed them. They killed them. Look at those characters and tell me that they're not twinks, okay? Why would the animators do this? Why? Why? The fact that the sequel was made is a miracle itself. That is true. At least we have that going on. At least we have that going on. Twink death comes for us all. Don't you dare post Gladge when you say that. Don't you fucking dare. Twinks haven't been in the peak of the pyramid since the 2000s. Fuck you, they're in the peak of my pyramid, and my pyramid's the only one that matters. You think I care about other people's preferences? You think I give a fuck about that? No. One of the reasons that, like, and this is gonna make me sound like such a hipster, I don't give a fuck, this is how I feel. I am fucking tired of the new art style in Yaoi, where they always make the guys giant! And it's not just like average big. It's not just like, oh, he's muscular. It's not just like he has a masculine physique. I mean, they draw male characters who have necks the size of 2 fucking heads and dicks that are 20 inches long, and I am not exaggerating. I am not exaggerating, and I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm so fucking sick of it. What, do they look like Baki characters? They're like maybe a couple steps back from a Baki character, yes. Baki is very exaggerated, and I'm sure that's on purpose. They're like Baki characters, just a couple steps back, which already makes them fucking massively huge. Can you show an example, Gage? Stop being gay in my chat! Just kidding. You can be gay in my chat. I'm not homophobic. I'm not homophobic. Please don't clip. Please don't clip. I'm not homophobic. I'm not... You can be gay, it's okay to be gay. Let's rejoice with the boys in the gay way. You can be gay, it's fine. It's fine. You can be gay. More yaoi for me. More yaoi for me. That'll also get me canceled, but by a different group of people. Yeah, I can easily find you an example. And you guys are probably gonna be like, he's not even that big. He's not even that big. No. Okay. Okay, I already found one on the first page. On the first page. This is a picture that would not get a single person to blink, and people wouldn't even call this guy huge. People wouldn't even call this guy huge. That guy on the left, not even huge. Not even huge in the modern yaoi era. Not even a big guy. So I can't stand it. I can't fucking stand it, dude. And it's everywhere. This is what all of them look like now. This is what all of them fucking look like now, and I'm sick of it. Oh my god! Jesus! I got another one here. This one isn't as bad, I think, but just to give you an idea of how common this is and how pretty much everything looks like this now. Here's another one. Thoughts? The baby is definitely from a previous wife, and it's not impreg, I swear. It's not impreg, I swear. I swear it wasn't impreg. This is definitely just like, yeah, it's normal. It's normal. Do you see how fucking thick his neck is? How is your neck that big? I don't think I see people with necks this big ever. What is the anatomy on that arm? Shut the fuck up. Okay? Oh my god, the title of this image is crazy. It's my baby, yaoi, smut, omega. Chatty, I'm sure it's not impreg. I'm sure it's not impreg. This is all a misunderstanding. It's not impreg. It's something else entirely, okay? It's something else. Any more good examples here? Any more fun examples in here? Let's see. No, I'm all out of extreme examples, but just trust me, it all looks like that. Wait, no, I found another one. Chatty, give this one a caption. When bro, his fucking arms, like his shoulder length is insane. The shoulder width on this guy is crazy, bro. When your bro wants you to hop on League, but you've been too busy playing Stardew Valley and marrying all the hot girls with the polygamy mod. Bro has a fucking wingspan, not shoulders. This is what they all look like, by the way. This is what every single one of them looks like. When bro hands me a job application form! Wait, WFN, why are you so funny? Guys, WFN is the artist of my outfit! Thanks, father! So funny! Wait, this father is allowed to be in the chat, okay? This is the one exception. Did you watch Junjo Romantica? Yes, I did. And trust me, Junjo Romantica is not as bad as this. Japanese, like, weird anatomy yaoi is more like pointy chins, and in Korea, it's like extremely thick necks, extremely wide shoulders, and chests that have like 20-pack abs, okay? That's the difference, I would say. Yaoi Japanese style just has like some weird anatomy in terms of making the fingers and the hands a bit too long, the chins are a little too pointy, and then Korean art is what you see right here. Very common. Very, very common. Bada, please. Shut up! Don't make me yell at you. Don't make me yell at you. Okay, one part of my body already hurts. I don't need you guys adding my throat to it. Lucy says her throat hurts after stream. Chatty, you sure did a number on her. Chatty sure did a number on her. No, I need to look up yaoi anatomy now. I need to look up yaoi anatomy. Here it is. Yeah. This is a... No, this is good. No, I like this. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Check this out, chatty. We can give this a caption as well, I think. When you're playing a PvP game with bro, but you suck really bad, and he starts screaming at you after your 4th loss in a row in Overwatch. Is bro Slender Man? No, dude, that's just what they look like. Can you guys not be, like, fucking racist? Yaoi guys just look like that. It's normal in their world. His finger is longer than his face. It really is! Why would you point that out to me? Why would you point that out to me, man? That's so fucked up. This is Junjo Romantica, by the way. Just so you know. Junji Ito Gamer Edition. Junji Ito, but make it yaoi, is true and real. They've got some really good examples here. This one's so good! This one already has a caption. This one's already kind of perfect. Do you think the artists knew? They were just like, I fucked this drawing, I don't even care. I don't even care! It doesn't even matter to me. I'm sorry. Come again, get it? Because he's a yaoi guy and his thing is making guys come, so he's like, I'm sorry. Come again? And that's the joke. That's the joke. What is that hand? It's a normal yaoi hand. And he's even got the pointy chin to boot. They say you can tell how big a puppy will grow by the size of its paws. All that happened is the yaoi men grew up to match their hands. True! Wait, when you say it that way, it sounds kind of wholesome. What do you think happens when they try to face palm? They kind of like skull palm. It's more like a head palm. It's more like a entire body palm. Flesh palm. Torso palm. Bro, need to play basketball. I think he's playing a sport. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but that looks like a volleyball in his hand. In case you didn't notice, because you were too busy being sexually attracted to this yaoi male. After all, he is the peak pinnacle of male attractiveness. In case you didn't notice, he looks like he is, in fact, engaging in a sport. Perhaps. Not just gay sex, like, competitively, but like a literal sport. Like an actual one. Alright, there's gotta be... Oh, I love this one. I love this one, but I don't know. I kind of love this one.
I bet he is a proctologist
because
with those
it's very good characterization. You can tell he's gay just from this one image, which is like... In like art, one of the things about character design is that you want to design them in such a way that you can kind of learn things about them just by looking at them. And this is definitely one of those situations where the artist was like super locked in to this guy. Rahi! Welcome! He would crash his peanuts with it. The volleyball with his peanuts? Yeah, the back arch, the hand on the wall, The eyes, the way he's like looking down his nose. Because I want to do it. You can hear this image. You can hear this image. Look at his fingers. Don't look at those. Don't look at those, okay? Why are all their hands so scary? Rika, because that's just the way men look. According to... Oh, this one's great! This one's peak. Oh, this one's peak. This one's peak, Jetty. He's bouncing on my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides. Here's another peek. Actually, I haven't been feeling well recently. My peanuts hurt so bad. I think my peanuts got bitten by a snake. I need someone to suck out the venom. Venom! Why are their heads so small? Do you not know how this works yet? The body is huge, the head is small. Why does bro have a small head? What is that alluding to? You know what they say about men with small heads? They're gay. I guess. Cleanse our eyes with Jiraiya or Gengoro Tagame. No. I'm not sure I even know what that is, but no. Small peanuts as well. No, stop! They don't have small peanuts. They have giant peanuts. Huge, giant... I hate this one so fucking much. It's so fucking bad. Chatty. I would love to just show these to you immediately, but I'm afraid of pornography showing up on account of the fact that I'm looking up yaoi. So... The guy's face, the guy on the right, he scares me. He really fucking scares me really bad. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way they drew the lips. I really don't like that. It's intimidating. Why is his head so small? I don't know. His mouth is built like a catfish. I don't think anime characters should have lips, you know? I've seen it done and sometimes it's sexy, but so many times it's uncanny valley that I think, you know what? Everyone should just be lipless like me. Everyone should be a liplet like me! Liplet kind of makes it sound like I'm saying lipid, like the cell thing. Okay, this one. Jesus Christ. I'm geeking. I'm geeking, man. I can't live like this. Why do I care so much for you two? Before this picture, I think bro heard fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an innocent twink. Chatty, I feel like there are very few people in the world who actually have a hand that is bigger than somebody's head, like extremely low amount. Capitan on a seismic level. Maybe he really is a giant. Like maybe some of these are being misrepresented because they're actually giant people, and that's how they're supposed to look. Oh, this one's good. Oh, this one's really fun. And the caption's crazy! The caption's insane. Chatty. Don't be weird about this. There's nothing weird about this picture. Don't be weird. Be responsible. Be an adult so I know that you can handle subject matters like this in the future. Okay? You've certainly turned into a perverted geezer, big brother. Imagine he's calling him Big Brother, so that means that the Big Brother is probably even bigger than this guy. He's actually got Slender Man proportions. I think he's an escaped SCP. What level of danger is this on the SCP scale, Chatty? Oh, this one is truly contrast. Holy fuck. People used to just be bad at drawing hands, and they said, I'm not doing anything about it either. Which, you know what? Based. Fuck them. They don't even need to have appropriate hands. You get the point of the message. The point is gay sex. Boxer Pop, thank you for the 32 months. I appreciate it. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. What's even going on here? He's just chilling. Legitimately, his hand is, I think, maybe even over 3 times as big as his head. Very impressive. Very impressive. What's up with all these finger-ass characters? That's just the style. That's just yaoi culture. You don't like that. You don't like... These are just getting better and better for me. Oh, this is my best day ever. I can't even feel the pain in my feet anymore. This is my favorite day. He's like a... He's like a bird that's like stretching its head to look at you. Yeah, he's an Ellison. I think this was in fact the inspiration for the Final Fantasy XIV Ellison race, yes. He has no skull. He's kind of handsome, you know? I like how the neck is consistent. Like, it's not just the bottom, but like also the top has like a very consistently long neck. So maybe he is a monster, an SCP. Actual Junji Ito shit. If it were on purpose to be Junji Ito pilled, it would actually be pretty based. It would be pretty based. Okay, this one has to be an edit. I don't believe this is real. I don't believe this shit is real. No, you're not gonna lie to me about it. However, I do believe this one's real. I do believe this one is real. This one's just kind of cute, you know? It's like, that's not even that bad, Shaddy. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad would you say the anatomy in this picture is? It's not that bad. He's just got, like, kind of curvy arms. It's kind of curvy arms, but it's not even that bad, Sadie. It's not even that bad. 10 is in the worst. No, it's not the worst. Okay, we've seen a lot of things. There's no way you're calling that the worst. It's pretty bad, Lucy. It's not that bad! You guys are so fucking judgmental. See if I ever ask you guys to check any of the things that I read, okay? It's full of bad yaoi anatomy. I tolerate it because that's simply what the genre is, okay? There's no getting past it. You don't want bad anatomy? You don't want yaoi. I'm gonna keep looking to see if there's anything else worth posting. Anything else worth sharing with Chatty? I think we've got the most egregious example. No, okay, here we go. You know what this one reminds me of? There's a picture for it, but it's gonna take me a second to find it for you, so if you guys can entertain yourselves by fighting amongst yourself for how bad this image pisses you off. I can find it very quickly. I can find it very, very quickly. Just kidding, I can't. Okay, I've got the picture. This is not even the same picture, but it's the same concept. There's a famous picture of a hamster that looks like this. The resemblance is like uncanny. Uncanny resemblance right here. Actually insane. Finger licking good. Not even the same. Shut up! Shut up! I'm trying, okay? It's hard to find pictures on the internet. Everything is fucking AI slop too. Littering Google images. I can't find anything anymore. You don't appreciate...
Today's NPC chatter of the day. Woohoo!
Shut up. Shut up, Baka. Shut up, Baka. Why are we looking at a hamster deep-throating a banana? He liked the banana! It's okay. He liked banana. Fuck you. He just likes it. What's wrong with that? Can a hamster not eat a banana in peace? To my understanding, Gaiman in Japanese manga is basically 90% hardline fetish material. I wonder if the strange proportions allow both of the dudes to appeal to both fetishists who like big men with strong hands to impose and dominate, and those who like skinny men to be dominated without predefining roles for each man. Except the twink is dead. Imagine that both of the guys basically look like that, and then you have current yaoi. No more twinks. Nothing but the big guys with the big hands and the big necks and the big shoulders. Yes, thank you for introducing me to your culture. You know, I feel a little bit offended that there's like not a lot of examples of the Korean yaoi anatomy. I don't want to give the wrong impression that it's like, oh wow, it all came from Japan. No, because like, this is a really good image too. This is supposed to be the sexy man, by the way. This is the sexy man that keeps you reading the updates for every chapter. That's the seme. That's the top. The top, yeah. He looks like a thumb. Stop! Stop! Why is his dick wearing glasses? Shut up! The face reminds me of the alpaca of the human face. The who? The what? That doesn't exist. That's not a real thing. You made it up. You made it up. I don't believe in you. You're full of it. Why do people just go on the internet and lie all the time, chatty? All they do is tell lies. His face is an Instagram filter. Another worm with a human mask! Dude, this guy is about to go crazy. He's about to be like, we have to stop yaoi. It's disgusting. Legitimately degenerate. These women are not like us, man. They are not like us at all. We cannot tolerate them existing in the same space. Chatty, come on. Just because I'm a filthy Fujoshi doesn't mean my love for you is any less real. What the fuck is incomplete circumcision, jawline? What the fuck is that? What does that mean, Chatty? What do we mean by these things that we say? Are we even sure we know what we mean when we talk, when we fucking open our mouths to speak? Do we know? Does he know? Does he know? Smug Riddler image, does he know? Does he know? Does Chatty know? Does he know? He doesn't know. Talon Peters, welcome. Do you? I don't know anything either, but at least I was woke enough to know I didn't know. I didn't even know that I wasn't woke. That's how woke it gets. Get fucked. Knowers in the chat, press 1 if you are a knower in the chat right now. The way that I know everything is crazy. Goombas, thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate it. Blah, 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 blah. I'm still trying to figure out what an incomplete circumcision jawline is, but I guess that I'll just have to check that guy again. Because I guess that's what it looks like. Oh man, the picture is real because there's a person trying to fix it on Twitter. They're like, this is me correcting the infamous image. Sometimes I feel like maybe... No, I know for a fact that a lot of these comic artists are overworked and they're just tired and they have to churn out chapters really fast. So maybe they're just like super sleep deprived. They draw something and they're like, fire, hit send, full send that shit. And then they look at it later and they're like, oh my god, who is he? But if it works, then it works, right? Bro, but his soul into that. It doesn't need fixing. True! True! Weird shaped men are fun. I agree. Chatty, if I can read yaoi with all of those ugly guys in it and walk out of that with my peanuts jorked, then that means that no matter what you look like, I could also jork my peanuts to that as well. And a jork penis to you too, sir. A jorked peanuts to you too, sir. Fuck, say it right the first time. Damn, Lucy. Damn, Lucy. We have a chance. Everybody has a chance because I can get through yaoi without blinking. Without even realizing that the anatomy was all fucked up until I look it up specifically on Google and then I see it out of context and I'm like, wait, that looks crazy. That's kind of reassuring. It's true. There's so many Fujoshis out there who read shit like this and it's like they're okay with like freaky ass men who look like that. I think everybody does have a chance. There's a freak out there for everybody, you know? And let me be honest with you. A lot of these Fujoshis are not the sexiest women. They don't shower. Not speaking from experience or anything, but a lot of them are not the most attractive women. Real. We love that though. You guys like nasty women? No, what? I never knew that people here would like nasty women. What the hell? I think my brand is being vulgar and strange at this point, and I don't really know how to feel about it, but I also think there was no other way that this could have turned out. I'm not cut out for the corpo life. I could have only ever been an indie whore talking about yaoi on stream and sharing bad anatomy with Chatty. There's nothing else that I could have done, honestly. I'd kiss a homie before I go near a woman. Can I check your chat history, please? I want to see if this checks out. If I see a single thirst post, I'm fucking banning you. I see a single thirst post. Oh, that's 569 messages. Good luck. Good luck. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking. I'm looking. So far, so good. So far, so good. Wait, this guy just likes watching me rage bait. This guy is literally just like pro me getting rage bait. He doesn't talk unless I'm being rage baited, like, during the stream. Lucy, you must have Googled Pillow Princess rooms. On God, I can't. He's literally rage baiting me. Oh my God. Wait, he's not actually complimented me even once. I'm literally not seeing a single comment where this guy is like, you look nice, Lucy. Not even a single... I might have to mod this guy. I might have to mod this guy. He actually is gay. I might have to actually mod him. I need gay mods. I need gay mods that won't groom me. Let's go. Wait, you meant what you said. You're gay. He's gay. It's okay to be gay. Let's rejoice with the boys in a gay way. You guys want me to retell you a joke that I heard a different comedian do? Full disclosure, not my joke, but we can all pretend that it was my joke, and then you guys can clip it, and then you can get me 5 million followers, okay? So, here's the joke. Did you know that the highest rate of divorce is between 2 women? Lesbian couples, lots of divorce. Second place, men and women. The least amounts of divorce, believe it or not, 2 guys, 2 men together. That's the least amount of divorce rates. You might see a pattern. 2 women doesn't really work out that well because it's 2 women. And straight couples still have problems because there's 1 woman in it. And only gay men are happy. Did you know that gay means happy? There's a good reason why. And that was the joke. He delivered it much better than I did. But I thought, wow, it's true. Women pretty much are the cause of misfortune, unhappiness. They ate the apple. Fucking Eve, man. Even the first woman was a whore. Do you think it was NTR? Do you think it was NTR? Do you think Eve, like, being out in the garden, just, like, fucking off, doing her own thing? And, like, a snake comes up to her, and he's like, you should eat that fruit. And then she's like, I don't know. God told me not to. And then she's like, no, you should totally eat it. And then she's like, okay. And then she does it. Is that NTR? She's literally putting something in her mouth that a different man told her to put in her mouth. It kind of is the first ever instance of NTR. Poor Adam, bro. Wasn't Adam there with him too? No. See, here's what happened. Eve didn't want to take the fall by herself, so she was like, Adam, trust me, a threesome would be great. Like, you're gonna love it. But then he took a bite of the apple which stood for a forbidden threesome with Lucifer, who had just cucked them, like, both of them, honestly. And then he was crying mid-threesome because he realized he didn't like it. And then God kicked them out, and he said, what the fuck is this degenerate shit? And then it was over. You have a point? Lucy, what the Sam Hale? Lucy, what the Sam Hale are you talking about? Christianity? What, we don't like Christian streamers anymore? We don't like Christian streamers anymore? Okay. Okay, I didn't know that you guys were Christian phobic. I didn't know you guys were Christian phobic. That's cool, whatever, you know. It's alright to be prejudiced. It's fine. I don't mind. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. I'm unironically Christian phobic. When I was 11 or 12, I can't remember the exact age, I lost faith in religion, and I had like an actual Redditor atheist phase. It's true. I had an actual Redditor atheist phase for several years. It went on for such a long time. And now I'm just casually not really religious, you know? I'm just like a casual. I'm a casual, not religious person. But back then I was like doing competitive, non-religious sports. Competitive, non-religious sports, you know? It happens to all of us. We all have this timeline. We all have this pipeline. Real? Real? I know God is real because he led me to you. Aww! Wait, I should really turn off the smug face because it makes me look like a bitch. Me when I'm like, aww! And I look like I'm making fun of you. I mean it. Aww! See, look how happy I looked that time. Look how happy. Look how happy I look that time. I am happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh, I've been playing another visual novel where anytime you click a choice, it just pops up. Like, it'll tell you if you're making, like, the right choice for the good ending. And anytime you click the right choice, it comes up with a little sign that says, happy! 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 I'm so happy, happy. I'm so happy, happy. I thought it was kind of cute, but very silly. Very silly pilled. Happy. Hydration. Damn, that's a good line. What? I'm so happy, happy? That sounds lame, honestly. I'm sorry all of my interests are lame. I'm sorry I'm so lame. I'm sorry I don't go outside. I'm sorry I don't have a fucking convention story to tell you. I'm sorry I don't like leaving my room. I just want you to know. I just want you to know, okay? I think it's fucking impressive the amount I managed to talk while having nothing going on in my life. And you can suck my dick if you think otherwise. No, the story showing the good path, you can usually turn that off. You can usually turn that off if you don't like knowing. There's usually an option in the menu or some shit to be like, I don't want to see that. But I use a guide anyway. I'm a pussy. I don't want to... See, here's the thing. I know the whole point of the visual novel is like, choose your own destiny, make your own decisions. No. If I make my own decisions and I get the bad ending, I feel like the character hates me. And I feel like the character won't like me because I'm not the perfect person who chose all the perfect choices. And it just makes me sad. So I just follow a guide. I do zero self-insertion, zero, none. I only follow the guide and I make the choices based on the guide because I'm imagining that it's that girl who's different from Lucy Pyre. And she's the one having all of this weird sex with weird guys. Okay? Not me. I feel so bad if I'm mean to characters I like. Yeah, not only that, but especially if you don't mean it. Especially if you don't mean it. And sometimes if you're playing one in English, there's like a translation fucky-wucky. And you pick a choice that seems nice, but in Japanese it was a lot more evident that it was a mean choice. Like a bad choice. But they don't bother actually localizing that. I don't know if people find the time to go through the VN 10 times for the true ending. Hate it when that's the last to unlock. I'm gonna take a step further. I kinda hate when there's a true ending. I hate it if I really like a certain character, but then the game is just like, just so you know, that's not the canon ending. That's just a whore. And the real ending is this other girl that you aren't nearly as invested in. It isn't nearly as compelling to you. Just so you know, these are fated lovers. It's like destiny. And if you like anybody else, it doesn't matter nearly as much. The character you like doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. I don't really like that vibe. I'm okay with there being like a true ending. Like, I mean, usually there is one anyway. But I don't like it when the other girls or the guys suffer because of the true ending. Hey Lucy, I hope your day is going great. Also real, I played a visual novel without a guide and I got the early bad ending. Vault Rising, isn't it so frustrating? I play those games, or rather I guess I read them. I read visual novels to fucking relax. To fucking relax, okay? I'm not there trying to feel bad about my choices or feel like I'm too stupid to figure out how to get the good ending. I'm not going for it. Question for you, Lucy. What made you want to stream and want to be a VTuber? I feel like I've been asked this question a lot and I always give a different answer. Listen.
Lucy, did you know that you were my true ending?
Chatty, I'm your true ending! Chatty, I'm your true ending. Lucy Pyre's the true ending. All those other whores are false prophets. False prophets, and if you pursue their route, you're just wasting your time because I am the final path, the final road that you will end up on. All roads lead to Lucy. All roads lead to Lucy. There's no getting around it. Ever. Never. So glad I read the Prima guide before coming here. The what guide? Oh yeah, true. They should release a guide for Lucy, only it would be extremely long with like 5 million pages
God,
because there's so many ways to fuck up your route ending. Gwen to Boy, thank you for the 16 months. I appreciate it. Blah blah. Blah, 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 blah. You say something and you think that you're just being funny, but then Lucy gets her feelings hurt by it, and then suddenly you're locked into the bad ending, and it's like super innocuous. You're like, whoa, I didn't know Lucy Pyre was insecure about her Check's fucking hand for note. I didn't know Lucy Pyre was insecure about the way that she speaks too fast and then accidentally stutters over a word. And then I got timed out for 10 minutes. That's crazy. Lucy, ha 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 ha. You've lost 15 relationship points. Shut up! Imagine, would you want to see it? Would you want to see it if like I was a visual novel? Would you want to see the relationship points, or would you just want it to be hidden so you can't ever see it? I fear this every day with both Chatty and Lucy, Sag. Chatty, it's okay. I'm not actually that sensitive. Or am I? Or am I? No, no, no. I think. I can't tell whether I'm more or less sensitive than when I became a creator. I really can't tell. I think I'm less sensitive now. I do. I can really roll with the punches. And I feel like there are a lot of people who assume ill intent from a chatter, just like off the get-go, when there's not really ill intent, you know? Most of the time. Now, the only time that I break this rule is when somebody's first chat message is, I just got here and what is this? You know, I can't handle it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I know the intentions are probably not bad, but I just can't handle it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't come up with responses to it anymore. I don't want to stop saying hello to first-time chatters. Maybe I should just stop reading the actual message, but that also feels mean. You have to deal with people and that is instantly stressful. Well, dealing with chatty is not stressful. I don't want people to think that like going live and talking to your chat is stressful. If it's stressful, you need to start banning people. Unironically. If it's stressful, you need to start banning people, okay? This is not like a book or a movie in the sense that like a person is going to read it or watch it and then leave the review after. It is live feedback, midstream. Someone could call me a whore right now. Go ahead, do it. I won't like it or anything.
You seem able to handle them better.
You think so?
You're also more aware of your own mental health and needs too.
Thank you, Shu. I'm trying. It means a lot coming from a longtime chatter who's seen me go from extremely sensitive to slightly less sensitive. Whore, affectionate. See? Somebody could say that to me, like, out of the blue, out of nowhere. And then I would have to deal with that, right? Honestly, horror is weak, though, so that wouldn't really do much to me. But that's the thing. You have to deal with it immediately. So that's why streams are a lot more curated in the audience. I think it's super hard to get shit on mid-stream and just read it. That's why I'm assuming like those big streamers just don't read their chats because they just let tons of people who are criticizing them the entire time go by. And I'm like, they must just not read it because how do you fucking do that and just let that run right by you like diarrhea, pure liquid diarrhea? They didn't curate it early on. Well, you can't curate 50,000 fucking people, you know? You can't curate 50,000 people. That's an insane task. And at that rate, like, once you've gotten that big, if you start banning people who are, like, constantly criticizing you, people are gonna say that, like, the mods are unreasonable. You know? There's a point where you get so big that people think that you should be allowed to just, like, be an asshole to them midstream. Like, there's a point where you get that big. And that's what you deal with. Narian, thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it. I don't ever want to be that big. I don't ever want to be that big, bro. Who cares what they say, to be honest? Well, there's a lot of people who can think that, but like in the moment, you know? If you're like in the moment where people are throwing tomatoes at you, that's a lot different than when you're like maybe reading something after you've already done something. Don't bully me, I'll come. Sorry, Doe, you don't have to worry about that. I'm not very good at bullying people, even when I try. And I've definitely tried to bully people. What did they call you, degenerate scum? Well, yeah, that wouldn't do anything to me either. And sometimes I feel like people come in and they think that they're insulting me, but they don't realize that what they did was just give me prime content to make a joke. Being called degenerate doesn't mean anything to me. I've seen what you cheer for. These are the same people who are like, hoo, 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 clapping when games get removed from Steam because it's for degenerates and shit. The same people who love censorship are the people coming in calling me a degenerate for wearing a bunny suit. Can't be insulting if getting insulted is the kink. Exactly! You know me so well, Chatty. We're like synced up. We're like together on the same wavelength. So how many subs to put the clothes back on? 5,000. That's a reasonable ask. 5,000 subs to put the fucking clothes back on. 5,000 subs to put the clothes back on the bag. And me, I'm the bag. The old hag! Got him. Hydration? Oh my god, thank you. Also, just so everybody knows, American Truck Simulator is fucking dead. That's not gonna happen. I should really change the title. Not that it matters. But I'm gonna change the title anyway. Wait, Chatty, I asked you to be my lot lizard. Why did nobody agree? No one even said anything. I thought I cooked with that title. I thought I cooked with that fucking title. Wait, what should I... Wait, can I type I'm coming, but like the I'm coming is that I'm streaming? Get it? Because like I'm coming to Twitch. I'm coming to Twitch. There we go. Proper clickbait in it. Proper clickbait in it. Is that a stretch? Oh my god. Wow. Another? Oh yeah, there's still a birthday. I'll sing happy birthday. Chill. Chill. I'm stretching. Bro, we ain't even trucking now. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. The download. I'm sorry. We'll see. If you don't play Hades 2, at least look up Eris. Toxic Yuri. Toxic Yuri? I thought that the main character of Hades was... the dude. Isn't he the son of Hades or something? I keep forget. Chatty, I've forgotten a lot of lore. I thought Hades 2 was a girly. What? They done brought woke to Hades. I can't believe it. They done brought... Anyway, I'm hydrating. They done brought woke to Hades. I can't believe this shit. What the hell? Silvani, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Damn, it's fucking over, bro. It's fucking over. Woke nonsense. In my Greek mythology game, Socrates would be turning over in his grave. Socrates would be drinking a hot latte of whatever that one poison is that he drank, which I forgot the name of. Love raiding into my Oshi. Oh my god. I'm so happy to be Chatty's Oshi. And if I'm not your Oshi, shut up. Don't say anything. Matcha. I don't want matcha. No, it was not hemlock! Socrates and his nice hot cup of hemlock as he ignores everything that is happening in Hades 2. What if you're my Kami Oshi? That still makes you a whore. But maybe... Okay, here's the thing. I really don't understand how Kami Oshi works. Maybe the Japanese fans also became whores. And maybe that's what happened. And so they were like liking too many women, jerking off to too many women. And so they had to start differentiating between the different women they jerk off to. And it's like they start ranking them by nuts or something. Like Muddy and Hosho made me nut 29 times. That's Kami Oshi. And Lucy Pyre only made me nut 8. So for now, she's just Oshi, not Kami Oshi. That makes sense. By nuts? What else is what other metric do you have? Surely it's not love, right? Surely it's not love, unless love makes you nut harder. But then again, we're just back to nutting. That just brings us right back to nutting. All roads lead to nut. It is all being judged based on how many nuts per second you receive from that girl. Is it legal to have multiple Oshis? It's illegal, but you know, it's like jaywalking. Sometimes they just let you do it. When you're famous, they let you do it. When you're rich, they let you do it. It's like that kind of thing. Lucy gonna be the Super Kami Guru Oshi. Guru? What is a guru again? Is it just like a master of something? Oshi used to mean number 1. Now they muddled it into streamer I like. True. They muddled the meaning down. Many such cases. Things that used to be based slowly over time become less based. I mean, I don't want to criticize too much because it's not like it's really harming anyone to say Oshi for multiple people. Except for, you know, autists like me. Who are like, that's not what it means! I hate change! And who, like, you know... Like, that's only troublesome to autists like me, but... Yeah, it's just my personal preference. If I'm not your only one, then just say that you like me, okay? You don't have to say that I'm your Oshi if I'm not your Oshi. You know what I'm saying? Capital O, Oshi. I would personally prefer you just saying, if you have multiple, that I'm just someone you like, you know? I want to keep the Oshi sacred in this stream. I want to elevate the Oshi to a pedestal. I know, tall order for a Twitch whore, but it is what it is. It's because it comes from idol groups and you could have an Oshi for each group. Oh, yeah, that makes... I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I had my Oshis in Love Live because I had Honoka. I guess she would be my Kami Oshi. But then for Aquas, I had Yoshiko, Yohane. She was my Oshi from that group. And then after that, I gave up on having any Oshis from new groups because they all just weren't the same. Oh, I know. New thing bad. New thing bad. Yep, it's the autism again. New thing is bad. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing that new thing is bad. I'm proud of you. Not a lot of people notice that new thing is bad, but you did, and I'm proud of you for that. Congratulations on noticing new thing bad. Kotori best? Don't trigger me. You're a Kotori stan? The fact that I allow you in my chat, consider it a blessing. Consider it a blessing. Take him out back? I might have to. Oh, that was a missile. Seething. What's a kotori? A baby bird. Share your thoughts about her? No. Okay. You want to know why I won't share my thoughts about her? Because I'm in a new position now. I'm no longer just viewer. Okay? I convinced myself that voice actors are my peers. I can't say anything bad about any of them because that would be like insulting a fellow streamer, which I've never done. I've never made fun of another streamer. I've never made fun of XQC. I've never made fun of Asmongold. I've never done that. And that's because I have standards and I always follow them. Never done anything like that. Not gonna start now. So I'm not going to tell you why I don't like Kotori. That is none of your business. Thank you very much. Okay, it's a secret. Of course you haven't. Why would I, Chatty? That's so mean. Maybe one day you'll become a voice actor and you'll truly join their ranks. I gotta suck up. Guys, get Amanda Lee on the stream. I need to do some glorping. Chatty, you can tell I'm not a clout chaser because I just don't do clout. I'm just too lazy to host collabs. You should read Usotsuki... Wait. Usotsuki Yuri Haishid. Liar Yuri stream? Buchi kamasarete naku? What the fuck? What the fuck? Huh? Huh? You wanna run that one by me again? He casted a spell in the stream. Yeah, I was actually speaking moon runes right there. And I kinda... What the fuck? Time to look it up. No, he's scamming me. That's an indie mangaka who's trying to get me to download their manga on one of those apps. I refuse. I won't fall for the propaganda. You think I was born yesterday? I know your tricks. I know your tricks. Read title, furniture starts floating. Okay, that's unfair. That's unfair, Chatty. It's not true. I was just scrolling through Twitch and I came across this and I'm liking the vibes in here. Box Chucker, is this your first VTuber? Is this your first ever VTuber? Like number one? Am I the first? Or is this just like your first Twitch VTuber? Welcome into the cum zone. No, don't say that. He might run away. Stop it. My Oshi's trying to get me to download a manga, but I refuse because her molding is cute, the anime. Now that's a light novel, silly. That's a light novel. Bro was scrolling around the pools category. May he who does not live in a glass house cast the first stone. Where do you think you are right now? Where are we, Chatty? The pot gleefully calls the kettle black. Insane. Insane behavior happening here. Man against man, fellow against fellow, fucking violent behavior. I do not approve of it. I do not condone this. If you're a new chatter right here, do not be shamed if you found me from the pools category. That's simply the category doing its work. Lucy stream just so... Yeah, it just so happens. I'm just here because I have to be, okay? If Twitch was base, we wouldn't have to worry about it at all. What's insane is that outfit. Heart. What's insane is that outfit. No, Lucy, don't end stream. You're so sexy. She tripped and fell on the category. I tripped and my huge penis fell on the pools category. Go men. Go men, I'm sorry. Go men, I'm sorry actually kind of goes hard. This is like women quarantine. It really is. This is the woman Twitch quarantine. And a lot of the time, even if the outfit isn't that risky, if you just want to be super safe, you can use this category and add a pool. And then everything is usually going to be fine. Which just goes to show that Twitch is kind of stupid. Like, I feel they should just be consistent and either allow it everywhere or not allow it, even in the pools category. But you know, whatever, what do I know? What do I know? It's not confusing in the slightest. The bunny costume gets me for some reason, don't know why. You guys like it, right? I also think the bunny costume is very powerful. It has inspired a lot of fan art, which is how I know that it is somewhat powerful. Speaking of, where's your pool today? Behind me! Can you fucking see? Can you fucking see? It's behind me! There's water, there's bubbles coming out of it! In the pool! There's bubbles and water, like, texture. Nothing's good enough for my community. I'm gonna say the G word. I'm gonna say the G word. I'm gonna say it. I'm gay. Chatty, your behavior turned me against all men and now I'm gay. I'm gay now. It's over. I'm a scissor sister. I'm cooked. I'm sorry, Chatty. It's so over. It's so over. I'm graduating! I'm graduating because Chatty no love me no more. Chatty no love me no more. Graduation. Graduation, it's time! It's better to burn out than fade away. If you're underwater, do you still need a pool? I'm not underwater. I'm in hell! Does it look like it's underwater in here, silly? Does it look underwater to you? No. No, because it's not. It would never be underwater. Scissor Sister? Numi won. She's the Chatty for Lucy. Shut up. The lollipop is hypnotizing me. Make it stop. I can make it worse. I can make it worse. I can make it worse. Is that what you wanted? You want it to be worse? You want it to be worse? I can make it go everywhere. I can make it go all around. Around the world, around the world. I can do that if you want. Give us a peace sign? Okay! Oh my god. Shh, you didn't see that. Ha! Peace! 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 Cute, right? Cute, right? It's all about the cuteness. Cute is number one. Number one, be cute. Number two, don't not be cute. Number three, always remember to be cute, kawaii, idol girl. And people will take you seriously and love you no matter what you do. Bluey,
So
thank you
cute.
for the 5 months. I appreciate it. You could kill somebody and people will just be like, she's so moe. Kawaii, that's about the gap moe. Lucy, when you're Lucy, you're naturally cute. Chatty, is this real or am I just being glazed? Am I just being glazed by a regular chatter? It's a mystery. I can't tell. I can't put the pieces together. I feel I am missing something crucial here. It's totally real. Get glazed. I may be getting glazed, but I'm being glazed in an honest and truthful way, am I not? It's true, right? It is true, right? Okay, I have a birthday to sing before I forget. Before I forgot. Oh my god! No! You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You saw nothing. Chatty, if I have this many hands, imagine how many chatties at a time. How many chatties at a time? You know, it's crazy. 3 hands. Her dick is it really is. 1 hand for each tentacle. Yeah, I'm like, there's like a god or something that has multiple hands, but I forgot the name of it. Multiple hands, multiple arms. Anyway, I'm literally her. That's my new lore. The lore behind those toggles is that I'm her. Shiva! I'm Shiva. I'm Ronnie from Elden Ring. I'm Ronnie from Elden Ring, bro. They're just mechanical. Hackathon shears. Oh, that's a different one as well. That's another option that it could have been, but wasn't. Anyway, let me actually sing happy birthday, because I only have 2 arms, as you can clearly see right here. Happy birthday, Sandy Stormy. Happy birthday, Sandy Stormy. Happy birthday! That sounds like a porn actress name. Are you a porn actress giving your OnlyFans? Happy birthday, Sandy Stormy! Woo! That's it. We are caught up. We are caught up. We are so back. We are so back! Only one for now. People have stopped being born. It's scary. Another hydration? Don't mind if I do. Ha! Nobody remembers my birthday from 3 days ago. Cry. Wait, is that a joke? Did you put it in the Discord? You know, the only reason I know people's birthdays is because they put it in my Discord so that I can know. Because I don't know if you know this, but like keeping up with that many birthdays would be really difficult without like a automated system that could help me figure it out. It's crazy, but it is true. It is crazy. Yeah, it is. Say thank you. Wait, then didn't I sing happy birthday then? Lucy is all-knowing. I am. I'm kind of like a god. I just didn't want to tell anybody. Because when people find out you're God, they start asking questions and making demands of you. They're like, you're God? Grow my penis 10 inches then. And then I say, I can't. I can't do that. I can't interfere with free will, and it was your choice to have a not 11-inch penis. You know? That was your choice. If you're God, I hope you're not in a JRPG. My penis is fine as it is, thanks. See? This guy, even though he knows that I'm a god, he's fine with it. How's that free will? The free will? I greatly enjoy my free will. Chatty, the real question is, would you still love me if I had a flat chest? Like as a model? Jem Miller, welcome. Hi. Look, everyone's saying it's okay. Everyone's saying it's okay. Can they be trusted? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. It remains to be seen. What if I'm being scammed? What if I'm being scammed, man? Yes, unconditionally. Unconditionally loved? Even if I became a League of Legends streamer? You still be here? If I became a fucking League of Legends streamer? You still got that fat ass, though, that you can't even see! That you can't even see! But yeah, I guess I do. That's pushing it. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not pushing anything. You're being cruel. Okay? You're being too demanding. Once again, just because I'm a god doesn't mean only if you play ranked. Wait, what's the difference? What? Is there a point to playing a PvP game without ranked? Why are you competing if you don't want to compete? I am confused. What? For fun? Again, why are you competing if you don't want to compete? You can play normal games to practice? Okay, that makes more sense than people saying it's for fun. What is this logic? I like competing in PvP games, but I don't like when I'm actually competing. I only like it when I'm fake competing. Then you're a fake competitor! If you're not winning, you're losing! Get in ranked right now! I really shouldn't tell people to get back in ranked. There's some guy out there who's like, damn, I had just fixed my fucking addiction to League of Legends, and now I'm back on it. Now back at it again, addicted to League of Legends, going back to ranked because my Oshi said to go back to ranked. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. People sweat harder in ranked. I don't like the sweat, so I play in unranked for fun. If you became a sweat, then you would like the sweats. Because you would like beating them. You would like making sweats weep in their own sweat. Yeah, back to the sweat mines. Enjoy. Enjoy? This is my scam. I love sweaty armpits. So this is how I get more people to become sweaty armpit men. Let's go! Is this a yaoi fantasy? No, this is a femcel fantasy. It's completely different. The dad who hasn't played in 5 years, pushing their childs away playing the game after hearing this like a sleeper agent. It was always inside them. The addiction. It just needed a reason to come back. And I provided that reason. #1 Blizzard shill, by the way, apparently. #1 Blizzard shill. Do you think there are people out there who think I'm like a covert Blizzard a spy or op or like paid agent or some shit because I made fun of Final Fantasy 14 and then I'm making jokes about how you should go back, be a sweat in League of Legends so that you can prove you're a true competitor. Do you think that there's people who believe it? I'm a paid Blizzard shill! They don't pay me anything. They don't pay me anything. I did have one World of Warcraft sponsor. It was one time, and I only did it because it was with Vienna, and I'm friends with Vienna. I wouldn't have done it if it weren't for her. I never would have done it for that reason. Damn, so you could lease them for free. I'll never talk about video games ever again. Okay, video games have been removed from the list of reasons and things that we can talk about. Okay, so now you've lost another huge aspect of my life. Goodbye forever. You're punished. You're punished. Talk about horror games then. I'm playing a horror game. Sometimes I forget that when you play period piece visual novels, you get period-esque behavior in the sense that, like, if things are happening that are more in line with the times, then you're just like, oh, that's a lot, even for me. I genuinely thought you said horror game. I did, because that's what the person typed. Because that's what the fucking person typed! Because everyone's mean to me! I can't talk about anything anymore! I'm going to play more horror games to piss you off. I'm gonna play more horror game. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play more horror games. I'm gonna do it. I am. No, Lucy, not horror game. Nope, I'm gonna play it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to stop me? Are you gonna post horror game? You know what I have to do to stop that? I'm just gonna get every person who posts it to get timed out until you learn! Until you learn that you're not funny! I know it's unreasonable for me to expect you to learn that you're not funny when I haven't even learned that I'm not funny. But life isn't fair. Okay? And sometimes, some people get their just desserts and other people never will. Lucy's Steam library full of filthy games, lol. No! No, they're not! Not this Steam account, anyway. Not this one, anyway. But I definitely don't download a bunch of weird, freaky games. Why would you accuse me of that? Lucy, can I join the Chord but keep my soul? Thanks. Also remove the apron so I can hear you better. Heart. That's crazy. No, you have to give me your soul to join the Discord. If you don't want to give me your soul, why are we even talking right now? Why are we even talking? I thought I convinced you. If you join my Discord, I've convinced you, okay? You're pretty much on a pipeline to joining my cult if you ever join or touch or look at the Discord. Which means that you love me the most, right? You love me the most out of anyone, and you love me mostest, and I kiss you on the forehead, and we love each other, right? The apron does make it hard to hear. You guys are so fucking lucky that American Truck Simulator is not happening today, because I only have to crash out, like, after stream, and I'm not gonna have to do any, like, objectives. I can just, like, fucking end stream the moment somebody says something that triggers me hard enough. To feel, thank you for the 40 months, I appreciate it, blah blah. When I'm playing games, I either have to finish it on stream, or have a plan to finish it on stream, or I have to get at least one objective done before I quit. Otherwise, I freak out. Don't leave us. Johnny, I'm never gone. Ever. I'm always beside you. In your mind, haunting your thoughts, taking over your brain and your feelings, and connecting them to myself. She's inside our walls. I'm inside the walls of your brain. I'm inside your membrane. I'm inside of your peanuts. So don't jork it. Because if you jork your peanuts and then you nut, then I come out. Then I come out, I leave, I have to go because I was in your peanuts and then you came me out. That's so mean. Why would you get rid of me like that? Never jacking off again. And there we have it, gamers. I have solved masturbation addiction. I truly am a fucking scientist in my prime. You're in the Kleenex now? Please don't put me in a Kleenex. Please don't put me in a Kleenex. Don't put me in a napkin. If you're gonna put me anything at all, put me in your bed sheets, please. And then I can cuddle with you. I can cuddle with you, because that's me. The stain is me. Can I keep you as a pet if I manage to catch you? This guy wants to own human beings. That's illegal. That's illegal now! Stop it! Stop it! Yay, Lucy stream, let's go!
I'm streaming, Chatty! I'm streaming!
Woo! Both your plushies and Dockies are in the bed already. Well then, what's the problem with putting me on the bed sheets? You have to find the one Lucy. You have to find the one Lucy amongst millions of sperm and you get a wish. True, you get to answer any one wish. Chatty, if you had any one wish, what would you do with it? What would you do with it? Any one wish. It can be anything that you want it to be. What would you do with that one wish? Out of all the things that there are in the entire world. Wish for Lucy? Stop lying. Lucy forever happy? Okay, that's sweet. Stop lying! Be rich? Would you share that wealth with me? And then we could buy a big house in California, and then we could start a cult in California. I was literally looking at Zillow addresses, like big ass mansions in California, and I kept asking Chatty, I was like, should this one turn into a cult? Could this one be a good cult? Will this be a good place for a cult? Not California, but everybody's in California, so we go to California for our cult. There's a lot of California mansions. Never California. Chatty, you wouldn't go to California to be with me and my cult and our big cult building with all the cult sex? Dude, I've been looking at small homes to see if I can buy one. In California? Bro's about to part with $3 million. Bro is actually rich. That's insane. I literally just become disgustingly rich just to make sure you wouldn't have to worry about money ever. Aww. Then let's buy the cult house in California. Let's do it. No one can stop us. People will make videos about how fucked up and awful we are on YouTube, but little do they know, the normal people who are never going to join the cult are gonna say how awful, but then the people who want to join the cult are gonna see that and it's just free advertisement. Free advertisement for my cult. Thank you very much, YouTubers, for the free ads so that we can get more Chatty in the fucking cult and our sex cult mansion. Let's go! Lucy, can you marry me so I can get through the border? Damn. I've never been asked for a green card before. It's usually me begging Chatty for a green card. It's usually me trying to be like, Chatty, please, get me out of here! And then Chatty just ignores me. Because Chatty doesn't actually love me. But this is my first time being asked for a green card to America. A sex cult where everyone lives in wealth and peace? Ew, disgusting. Agree? Cecilio, I can't afford to live in Cali, not even for cult sex, unfortunately. Dude, the cult members don't have to pay. Wait, that's not true. Don't most cult members have to give money? Isn't that the whole thing? It's like a big scam, and then they have to give money, and they have to give sex, and they have to give their whole life, and they have to give up their friends and their family, and then they just give, like, all their money to the cult. That's usually how it works, right? No, I want to do, like, an old school cult where nobody works except for, like, maybe 2 people. And then we just amass, like, all the money on that one person. And then we all live in peace and harmony. Peace and harmony, peace and love. But a Lucy cult, big worth. I agree. Invest now. Invest now, please. Let's call the hippie commune. What the fuck are you talking about? Can we put it in Texas? No cult disasters ever happen in Texas, especially Wacko. Fortress, thank you so much for the 100 bits and the offer. I'll definitely take that into consideration. Dude, this one visual novel I'm reading, I know I say this all the time, but it's okay, there's a reason. There's one CG where they're like on a city street in Japan, and there's a fucking bar called the Heaven's Gate Bar. Am I the only one who can't read Heaven's Gate and not think of the murder-suicide cult? I immediately think of the murder-suicide cult. Am I the only one? That's more of a commune than a cult. I don't know, man. I don't know. Heaven's Gate. Yeah, planet Earth about to be recycled. The comet, it's on our way. It's on the way. The comet's on the way. The comet's on the way. We're gonna go to the new world soon. I forgot already what Heaven's Gate, what they even believe. I thought the aliens took them away. But you think of Final Fantasy 7? That's a Final Fantasy 7? No, that's the first thing I think of too. See? I'm not crazy. The documentary was wild. Yeah. They were all wearing Nikes. Apparently a lot of them were all wearing Nikes when the incident took place, which is... It's a very interesting tidbit about that cult. They wanted to die so their souls could catch the comet to go away with aliens. Yeah, they didn't want to miss their chance. They didn't want to miss their chance to get on the comet. To go be an alien in the next life. The bar from Final Fantasy VII was called Seventh Heaven. That's completely different. Heaven's Gate is completely different. Nikes are the ultimate normie shoe. I don't think there's anything normie about being part of a suicide cult. Sorry, should I say suicide in Minecraft cult? I'm not entirely sure what gets you banned on this app platform anymore. Apparently, you can get banned for one day telling people to now, but it's apparently not that big of a deal because you can just come right back. This is educational though. Are you learning a lot right now, Chatty? Maybe for our next React stream, we should react to cult stuff. More cult stuff for me and Chatty. Let's go. More cult stuff. More cult stuff. Hydration, don't mind if I do. Oh, I love sipping. I love sipping. I posted a creepy pasta for you, Lucy, last week. Keep the creepy pasta coming. Everybody else hates it, but I'm just like, they can deal with it, because I kind of like creepy pasta. Big fan of creepy pasta myself. Learning so much. I love learning with Chatty. It's a good feeling when we watch a video and I learn things about the world. About creepy pasta, about animals, about society, about drugs. The person who recommended the video about fentanyl, I learned a lot about fentanyl, and now I like to quote random fentanyl facts to my family. They'll just be saying something and I'll be like, did you know that fentanyl is 50 times as potent as heroin? And they'll just be like, who the fuck asked? Are you doing drugs? And I'm like, no, because Chatty's my drug. And then they say, please, Lucy, we just want you to get help. But I am a real streamer and I have a real audience. It's not just my illusion. I'm not an imposter. This is real. Chatty, you're real. You're real to me. You're real to me. You're real to me. You're real to me. Because your love is my drug. She doesn't need drugs when she has us. True. Fire Chatty right into my veins. Liquidize Chatty and inject that straight into my wrist. We're all just very sophisticated bots. Everyone's a clanker. Everyone is now. They just can't stop talking about it. They can't stop talking about their bots and their AI. Roger, Roger. See? Clanker behavior. Inject me in the butt, Lucy. With what? What do you want me to inject you with? What exactly? No, where? Hello? Which part? Your butt is very vast. You have a huge ass, it's giant. So there's so many different portions of it that could be ejected, potentially. I'm real for 7 days, then $40 subscription per month. Everyone wants to be a clanker these days. I remember I sent Bal this video of somebody doing AI microaggressions in 2055. And I thought it was so funny. Why your model has only lingerie on? It's not lingerie. This is a one-piece bathing suit, silly. That's why. That's why. Chatty, is this lingerie? Is this lingerie? Huh. Silly. Silly. What did they say? There were a lot of different examples. A lot of different examples. So... where do you come from? No, not California. I mean, where were you manufactured? I liked that one. That one was kind of funny. A little bit. Yeah, you need to play Detroit Become Human. Will I stop making jokes about robots then? The back of a Ford Granada. Start your engines! Maybe that's also, offensive in the future. Because it's not everyone has an engine. Some of us have motherboards. And we really would appreciate if you would stop, lumping us all together. On my father's birthday, 9 months to the T. Wow. Wait, how? What? Huh? In I'm so confused. What the fuck do you mean? Huh? You laugh so hard playing it. I'd laugh hard playing a lot of things. See, Chatty, things that aren't funny are funny when it comes to you and me. Around you and me, things become funny, and I start laughing. I go, ha ha ha. Wait, just like that one song, it's like, ha ha ha, ba 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 ba, ha ha ha, ba 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 Yeah, that one. That song. I come from my genitals. Thank you. Thank you for the update on your origin. I remember asking. If that was a response to me doing the whole where do you come from? No, where were you manufactured joke is a little bit delayed. But that's okay because in streams, anything that I said 2 seconds ago is already like super old and you can't talk about it anymore because I forget. I forget. How do you come from your own genitals? That's crazy. How do you do this? Okay, I'm trying to think. What were
These
more of the
new-gen clankers are nothing
microaggressions?
but plastic and microchips. Back in my day, we were built out of cold hard steel and ran on coal and steam power.
Do you think even clankers will become racist towards other clankers in the future? Because they'll just be like, back in my day, they used to make us out of tin. Now they're making them out of microplastics. This newer generation just ain't the same. We're cooked. Elitism and classism. It's going to happen. If you want, do you think that like the MacBooks will have a superiority complex over the PCs? And they'll be like, I can't believe that my daughter was associating with an android. I didn't raise her that way. Sorry, it would sound more like, I didn't raise her that way. I'm assuming. No, AI sounds super realistic now. I think that's why people are struggling to differentiate them from real people sometimes. Of course, it's because the users have it as well. They truly expose themselves, bro. They truly expose themselves. You have a Pentium chip? What is Pentium? What is Pentium? I don't even understand robot racism anymore. I don't get it. They do now. What do you mean? Imagine watching an iPhone clanker talk to an inch. It's true. It's true. People are already doing this because the phones aren't able to do it yet. I would love a Lucy AI voice model. I would not. I already say things that can get me in trouble. So if somebody siphons a clip of me and they're like, this is real, somebody's gonna believe it because they're like, that sounds kind of like something Lucy would say. And I'll be like, it wasn't me, and nobody's gonna believe me. They're gonna be like, what was this hidden VOD about? And I'm like, that's not because I said something really offensive. That's because I talked about how I'm autistic and I don't like it when people change model very much. That's completely different. And then they're all going to cancel me anyway. I'll just get in trouble no matter what. I mean, you could listen to the base takes he would have said. Chatty. I always have nothing but base texts, and I'm not hiding anything. Models as in language models. Language learning models! When the AI of Neuro changes, it's gonna be a cold day in hell. It's gonna be sad. We're not gonna be happy about it. I'm not sure how we're gonna move on, man. She's not the same anymore. She's different. They upgraded her. Savi, thank you for the 20 months. Based is all I know. Yeah. And all your base are belong to us. To me and Savi and Chatty. Let's go. Well, that's how we got evil. Evil Neuro. I've been evil since the very beginning. You think just because an AI is evil, that makes it special? I've been evil from the start. Haven't gone a day of my life without being evil and awful pilled. Edgy emo wife. I'm not emo. I'm evil. It's different. You can tell I'm evil because I have demon horns and red eyes. That's what makes me evil. You look at my design and you can instantly tell I'm evil. You merely adopted the evil. Lucy was born in evil, molded by it. Exactly. You told a bunch of numbers to act evil, and it imitated me. I was the model upon which all of the evil people you know were built. I originated evil, and I am the alpha, the omega, and the beta. Not the beta, I'm just the alpha and the omega. I am number one. Lucy, take my soul for your evil needs. Thank you. I have absorbed it evilly. Very evilly, I have absorbed your soul. And I will be fucking filing that shit into the bone mill of hell, where we churn up evil souls and turn them to evil demons. Evil demonites! Such as the one you see behind me. Lucy is evil? No wonder she's so cute. Nothing is that cute without an ulterior motive, huh? My ulterior motive is to make people smile and laugh at any cost, which is also my greatest asset and my greatest flaw, because in my attempt to make somebody laugh, I may one day get myself in big, big trouble. If evil, why hot? That's what I always say. You do an amazing job. You mean it, Chatty? You mean it? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. You know, speaking of Chatty, I don't know, should I talk about this here? Should I talk about this here? I got a mod mail. Hydration. I got a mod mail about someone really disliking me using the word clanker. I may have received, and no, it wasn't a joke. I just want everyone to know, we confirmed. It was not a parody. It was not a joke. It was not like, haha, I'll send in a mod mail and make her. No, I got a real concerned mod mail about my usage of the word clanker. Yeah. That's actually crazy. That's what I thought. You know, I don't want to like dismiss it outright, because I can even understand to some degree. I think some people are definitely doing it like in bad taste. You can tell there are some people who just genuinely like want to be racist, right? And they're just glad that they found like the one thing that they're able to be racist towards. For me, I get it, because I am so I am so fucking sick of AI everywhere. I'm sick of automated voicemails. I'm sick of bots in every fucking chat. I'm sick of the automated outrage, the rage baiting made by bots, the fucking like botting. The people who treat AI like every response it has is sane and normal and not something that they should fact check. You know, I understand to some degree people using it for that reason. I think it's fine. But there are definitely people out there who are just saying clanker because they don't feel like they're allowed to say anything else. You know what I mean? I just want you to know, okay? I just want everyone to know. Here's my thoughts, okay? Here's my thoughts in the most respectful possible way that I can say it. Believe it or not, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be off-brand. This is so off-brand. Women and British people are more deserving of a mod mail than AI. I do think that. I think women and British people, you know, and I've been making jokes about that from the very beginning. I've been making... Stop it! I've been making jokes of that nature from the very beginning. And I haven't received a mod mail about that at all, believe it or not. I think that's because people come in and they see that, like, I'm just like a little edgelord. I'm just like little edgy, silly Lucy. She thinks she's funny because she makes fun of British people, whatever. Those people, if they didn't like it, they already left, you know? And so I found it really surprising that, like, instead of ever getting a mod mail about any of that, even though I have made fun of women to their faces, I have made fun of other women and jokingly been misogynist to my friends as well. This has happened. I've never received a mod mail about that, but I have received a mod mail about defending AI rights. I just want to clarify, I do not literally see clanker as a slur. In order for something to be a slur, I think it would have to be against a person. Against a... What's the word? Against a group of people. Yes, it would need to be a group of people. I don't think clanker counts as a real slur because AI are not people. And I think by going along with that and, like, agreeing that clanker is somehow too far would be assigning personhood to AI in a way that I don't really feel comfortable with. You know? Yeah. You are not surviving 2050. It's over for me. Yeah, they're gonna kill me. They're definitely gonna kill me. They're definitely gonna kill me. Believe it or not, AI cannot get offended. That is true. AI cannot get offended. It can pretend that it's getting offended if you want it to. But I don't know why you would want AI to pretend that it's getting offended.
Thank you for saluting me. I'm glad that you guys will miss me when the AIs take over.
Wow, so you don't feel them as people? I don't. And I think it's super important that we don't see AI as people. Maybe one day we'll have 2077 cyborgs or something. That's a completely different conversation for us to have, right? But language learning models are not people. And I think it is very scary to treat them that way. And it's honestly kind of concerning to me because it's the moment you start seeing them as people is the moment you start justifying other people being hurt in their favor. You know? Like, yeah, it doesn't really matter that this person lost their job, lost their entry-level job to an AI instead, because that's no problem. It's no problem. The AI deserves to have that job. What do you mean deserves? What do you mean deserves? It's not a person. It's not a person. Clanker is not a slur. Clanker is not a slur. If it were truly a slur, I would definitely not say it. If I truly believed with 100% of my heart that Clanker was a true, real, serious slur, I would not be saying it on chat. At all. At all. I wouldn't. And you know, if any of my friends didn't want me to make jokes of any type of nature towards them, like if they came to me like after a stream and they said, hey, I didn't like when you called me this, I didn't like when you said that, I would stop without question. No questions asked. And I would apologize. Because that's a completely different situation, right? Completely different. But it's also their job to let me know, right? Because unless it's like super obvious that I've said something that would truly hurt their feelings, they have to let me know so that we can have that adult communication where we let each other know these things instead of seethe about it behind the scenes. And I don't think anybody needs to get offended on their behalf for them. Yeah, and I would do the same thing. Like if somebody said something that hurt my feelings, and after a while thinking about it, I was like, no, that definitely hurt my feelings and I should get them to stop. I would tell them. I would tell them and I would talk with them about it, you know? So, yeah, I think that kind of clears up my thoughts on the whole Clanker issue. And the thing is, there's a lot of memes on the internet, right? There's a lot of memes on every single platform. Clanker is just a trending meme. Just like Crash Out, just like 6-7, just like Skibbity Toilet. If it truly bothers you, it will kind of lose steam later. But here's the thing, as long as AI is here and as long as people are having to call into customer support and immediately get hit with a voicemail and shit like that, as long as people are getting hit with AI support instead of real human customer support, and things like that are happening in the real world and people are losing their jobs because they're being replaced with AI in a very short-sighted manner, you're going to have people who continue to make jokes about AI and how they're frustrated with it. Like, it is what it is. I'm not even saying that AI is bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that Clanker's not a slur. That's all. That is all that I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. How do you know that AI has no consciousness? Oh, God. Very true. Very true. Solipsism. Let's go! Let's go! We're getting philosophical! I have no proof. I have zero evidence that you are sentient. I could be the only sentient human being. Do I have any proof that you aren't? Do I have any proof that you aren't a sentient human being? Because I can only live in my own head and have my own thoughts, so everyone around me could be a simulation. I might be the only real person. It could be. It could be. Maybe we're all in a sim. It could be. We could all be in a sim. There's no proof. I'm not sentient. Let's go. Chatty admitting that they're paid bots. I'm sorry, I paid for everything. I paid for everything in my life. I am real. Therefore, Lucy must be real. I think, therefore I am. Which Sims game are we in? The first one on GameCube. Because I like that one the most. It's my favorite one. It's my favorite one. It's my favorite one. It's my favorite. Don't have to render much in the simulation. Just Lucy's room. Because why would you want to go anywhere else? Why would you want to go anywhere else, stupid? Lucy, please put the ladder back in the pool. No. Drown. And if you guys want me to play Subnautica, I think it's fair if I put you all in The Sims, and then I put you in a room with a pool, and then I make you all get in the pool, and then I take the ladder out of the pool. I think that's fair. Because why are Sims so stupid that they can't just, like, put their hands on the side of the ground and just pull themselves out? Like, are you dumb? Are you you need a ladder? These people are not fit to live. This is like natural selection. People asking you to play Subnautica or Wild. You saw my reaction to Lone Shark and they still want me to play that shit. They still want me to play that shit. You're playing Subnautica? That's an awesome game. You think so? Subnautica's an awesome game? I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? It's boring. No, it's mid. Chatty, I can see it being boring, but I can also see it being very scary. Maybe it wouldn't be boring for one stream because I'd scream every 2 seconds. I get like literal sense of dread in my body whenever, like in a game, I start descending in the ocean. Like every time, like I would throw out the fishing rod in Lone Shark, I would just be overcome with a sense of extreme dread because I didn't like going into the water and I didn't like thinking about what was going to be in the water and what would be showing up next. I fucking hate the ocean. I hate the ocean! Yeah, it's kind of pretty, but other than that, keep it like 50 fucking miles away from me at any given time, please. Oh, you'd hate Sea of Thieves, even as a collab. Well, if it's a collab, I have to do it. I have to do it. Hey, guys. I'm gonna organize 500 collabs. I'm gonna organize 500 collabs. 5 million collabs. Hydration? Ugh. Ocean big comfy. No, it's not. I think you're actually insane if you believe that. I think you're actually insane. Lucy, you're fucking hilarious. Wait, where's this coming from? I haven't said anything hilarious in the past like 30 minutes because I went on my my clinker rant. I went on my clinker rant. Which feels like a crazy thing to say. I know everyone's like immediate reaction to hearing that I got a mod mail about that is to like laugh, but I'm sure that there are some people out there who are genuinely, I guess, concerned. I just want to like reassure everyone that clinker is not really a slur. People call it a slur as a joke. It's also stolen from Star Wars. Clankers be clanking. I didn't even know it was stolen from Star Wars. Chatty taught me that. And then I looked it up and I'm like, oh my god, it's real. It's real. Anyone that thinks clankers are real, sir, yeah, well, I just let's be nice, you know. Let's be nice. I can understand, you know, like it's a new world, man. It's a brand new world. And there's a lot of confusing stuff out there. And I'm fine with like a little bit of initial concern as long as people are willing to understand my point of view. Give them an inch, they take a mile. A mile of my cock. Good thing I have all of it ready. Good thing I have a fucking mile worth of cock to share. I have a mile of penis to share with the whole wide world. But only if they're chatty. Only if they're chatty. Let's not be nice. That's how we've ended up here. No, I actually think we've ended up here because we have been very not nice. I think we've ended up here by being very not nice to each other. I don't think people would turn to AI if they felt like people were nice enough that they could just talk to them instead. You know what I mean? I think being not nice got us in this position. Lucy's so much more diplomatic than me. I'm trying to be kind. I'm trying to reach out to people where they are. Instead of laugh, you know? Instead of just like dismiss it like, haha, that's crazy. You're a really nice person. Thanks, Chatty. You're so sweet to me, Chatty. You're a nice person. No, you. It's more helpful that way. More helpful to what? Oh, to be nice? I agree. I think you get more places in life by being nice than you do by being mean. However, when you've exhausted all other options, sometimes you do have to be a little bit of a Karen. Elijah, thank you for the 30 months. I appreciate it. Blah, blah.
/Euro hate, I don't think anyone has felt it was really legit.
Because believe it or not,
like,
it's not.
A joke at your own Americanism. Happy 30 months, Lucy P. Hart.
Exactly. Most people here know that. And most people who get genuinely offended. What the fuck? If most people who get genuinely offended by that sense of humor have already left or been banned by complaining about it, you know? Because to some degree, like everybody has a different sense of humor. There's tons of VTubers who would never even dare to make a joke about a British person because they don't want to lose like 2 viewers. So yeah, I mean, you can just watch them. You can just watch them instead. There's tons of VTubers who are like that. Wouldn't even bother making a joke about a British person. They don't want to lose their 2 people British audience. So that's for them. But yeah, I'm obviously not joking about British people or European people or women in actual hateful taste. Though I do get very frustrated with at least some women. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes Europeans are doing crazy shit. Sometimes Europeans are doing crazy shit. You can't lie about it. You have to fucking admit that those people are insane sometimes. And sometimes they act like they're better than me and I don't like it. They act like they're fucking better than me. You're not better than me. You're not. Same for Americans. Well, yeah, I've never denied that some Americans are crazy. Lucy is so real for this. I know, right? I'm the only one willing to call out Europeans for being insane. And they're also censoring shit over there. Not to say America's doing much better in that regard. Europeans need to stop putting hot dogs in tortillas. What? They're doing that? Huh? No, they don't. You're rage baiting. You're rage baiting. I got baited. Chatty, that's rage bait, right? Press 1 if that's rage bait. Press 2 if you've heard of it before and they're not rage baiting me. I'm pretty sure it's rage bait though. 1111. That was rage bait. Okay, it was rage bait. It was rage bait. It was rage bait. I almost actually gave that the time of day on stream. Thank God I have Chatty here to help me out. Thank God I have Chatty to help me see the light. As a Brit, I don't mind because my life is already shit living in Britain. I mean, what else are you supposed to do about that food? I've never really understood it. You know, you would think Americans would have the bad teeth because they're surrounded by a lot of food that's like extremely sugary and fucking awful for you and just rots your teeth away. But for some reason, British people with absolutely no seasoning in any of their food are the ones who have the stereotype for having bad teeth. Why do you think that is, Chatty? What happens over there? The only redeeming British food is British Indian. What? You understand that makes... What? British food is only good when you have to add a completely different culture of food into it. Do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself? That is the most British take. Holy shit, I can't believe it. I can't believe somebody said this to me. Fish and chips are base. I don't even think chips mean the same thing that I think that chips means as you. It's because sugar used to be a status symbol, so having bad teeth was shown as wealth. Was it? Having bad teeth was shown as wealth? Ugh. Sometimes it's bad to be rich, I think. Sometimes being rich makes you stupid. Actually, I think that's probably still true. Sometimes I think people get a little money and then they're just like dumb. Suddenly they're like dumb and they can't think anymore. Some people were never meant to be rich. And I think that means that there's a lot of British royal rich people who were never meant to have any of that money. Just like being obese was shown as a sign of wealth. A lot of people say obesity was a sign of wealth, which I'm sure it was, but I don't think that means people were attracted to it even back then. Like, do you really think there were a bunch of peasant girls who saw the pictures of King Henry VIII and they were just like, oh, I want a piece of that. He's so hot, the way he kills every single wife he has, the way he executes them all, or just like they die fucking in childbirth, the way he gets mad when they won't birth him a son. Super sexo. Wow. Yes, they want all his money. You just said they want his money, not his body. The fuck? He's so hot the way he has so much money and owns everything. Typical woman. Typical woman. Well, he did get a ton of women who said yes, so, let me ask you a question. You're a peasant, okay? You're a peasant in the 1700s. I am the queen. All the kings are dead, okay? The world is, like, dying because, like, men are dying out because there's, like, a weird virus that kills all the men. You're, like, one of the last men surviving. And I go up to you and I say, you have to help me repopulate the earth. You're going to become my little prince, and I'm gonna bring you into my royal family, and I'm gonna sex you. Do you think that you have the choice to say no? Do you think that you have the choice and then you find out that every guy before you died because I killed them because I got jealous when they looked at another woman even though everyone around them is fucking women and I killed them all? Do you think you have a choice? I'm the queen and I tell you, you're mine. You get to say no to that and not get your fucking head chopped off? There's absolutely a choice to say no. Yes, it's either yes or die. It's either yes or die, okay? If a person with a ton of power tells you you're marrying them in the fucking 1700s, you don't really get to say no unless they let you say no, which means that it's not your choice. Why would we say no? Exactly, why would you say no to me? But that's not the point, Chatty. It's not like you ever had a choice. That's the point. Yippee. Die is a real choice. He said, I'd rather die than live happily with Lucy Pyre, repopulating the earth every single day. No, I'd rather die. Do you hear yourself? Alternatively, you could pimp us out. You would enjoy that too much. You would enjoy that too much. Did we ever have a choice in the first place? No. See, that's you're getting it. You're understanding. You're understanding what I'm trying to put into your brain, that I am not giving you a true choice. I volunteer, and that's what I like to see. You made it your choice by volunteering, convincing yourself that you like it. Don't pimp me out, only Lucy! Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Everybody else was happy to go down the harem route, but you were the only one who stood firm in the sand and planted your feet in it and stood your ground. There's always a choice, it's just the final choice. You know, it's just like saying that you can eat lava once, you can eat arsenic once, you can eat rat poison once. It's one of those
Love
things.
You, Lucy. Just
One of those things where it's like, you can do this
I
once.
would love to repopulate
Rob,
the
thank
earth
you for the
every
500
single day with you.
biddies.
Lucy P.
You hear that, Shaddy? Some people would consider that the ideal outcome. There are people out there who would be okay with me doing such a thing. Has a bad aftertaste. Arsenic? Does it? Have you ever tried it? Wait, you can't try that, right? It'll kill you or make you really sick. Negative motivation is the most effective tactics available. What is negative motivation, Shaddy? Can somebody explain that to me? I skipped all of my psychology courses. I bought my degree. For Lucy, count me in, but only for Lucy. Yeah. Make sure you specify that, otherwise I kill you instantly for disagreeing to the deal. Well, agreeing to the deal improperly. Like I said, all the guys before you also died. Arsenic tastes of almonds, by the way. I like almonds! Damn, you could kill me by putting arsenic in my almonds, because I'll eat them. I'll be like, smells like almonds, and then I'll eat the almonds very happily. Because I love a nice almond. They're nice. I especially like them salted. We eat very, very small amounts of poisons in certain foods like apples. Yeah, doesn't they have cyanide in the seeds? But it's in the seeds, right? You don't eat the seeds, do you? Press 1 if you eat apple seeds. Press 2 if you spit it out like a normal American. How to give your Lucy medicine like a cat. I'll spit it out. Puh, 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 puh. See, look at those twos! Spit it out! Spit that shit out! I don't touch the core at all. Yeah, you eat around it. You don't even get the seeds in your mouth. La Guera! Thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Blah, 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 blah. I swallow the seed, Gage. A lot of y'all like swallowing seed in here, huh? I just stole that from that chatter who I even quoted out loud, but you're not gonna notice. You're just gonna say, oh my god, Lucy's so funny. Spitters are quitters? No. No! Not everything is about swallowing cum, believe it or not. Not everything is about swallowing cum. Sometimes spitting something out is the right choice. Like, for example, if somebody puts British food in your mouth, patooey, you spit that out, that's what you're supposed to do. I ate the whole apple from the skin to the core. Mods, I'm scared. Mods? I don't think that's okay. He scares us too. They're too scared to ban him. They're too scared to ban him. I'm having reminders of that one guy who every time he gets banned in a VTuber's chat, he leaves a comment where he's like, you will regret this. I will destroy your channel if you don't unban me. I will kill your entire channel and you will never be successful ever again until you unban me. Yeah, that guy. That fucking guy. I just don't remember his username. Yeah, he's literally like, you will regret this. I'm pretty sure that he got cross-banned in a ton of streams because of that shit. And I think I have a ban appeal message from... Mods, is this true? Do we have a ban appeal message from that guy? Do we have one? Yes? Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god, where is it? Where is it? Post it right now. Post it right now, please. Please, please post it right now. I want to do a dramatic reading of it. Please, please. Let him back in. No! Stop! Stop! You should reject the ban message, but not like permaban, and like let him type in another one so we can see how deep he goes. We can just like churn this guy for content like butter. Ban noosh, exactly. We're reviewing it live? Yeah, if they'll post it. Post the message! No, we don't have it right now. It's over. It's over. Why do we have mods, bro? Why do we even have mods? They can't even instantly pull up the ban appeal message right off the top of their fucking... You should have that bookmarked. You should have that bookmarked. Why don't you? It's almost like I don't pay you. What am I even paying them for? Yeah, ban all the mods. We don't need them. We don't need them. Honestly, my chat can self-regulate. My chat can regulate itself. They were saying yes to something else. Stream delay. Oh. So you guys are working on it? Work faster! Work harder! Not harder. Ew, don't be hard. But like, work faster! Faster, now. You can always go back to Lucy Lover Plap 69. When you demod yourself, my love comes back. My love comes back, and I'm allowed to love again. When you demod yourself. Lucy telling chat to work. I'm telling mods to work. That's completely different. It's a completely different story. Drax, why would you fucking post that you were working on it, and then you go in the Twitch fucking chat on Discord and you say that you don't know what I'm even talking about? You're working on it my ass! Working on it my fucking ass! My god, I'm literally camping the fucking Discord Twitch mod chat so that they can send the message and I can instantly read it off for you. What if they lied? What if they lied? What if we don't even have a ban appeal message from him? Like, what if we just got lied to? Every single person being fucking scammed right now. All because the mods are liars. I never said I was working on it. Learn to read. Chatty. I think that mod needs to be put in the timeout corner. Yeah, you let your mods treat you that way? Absolutely not. I can't suffer it. I can't suffer it. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. I'm gonna teach him a lesson he's not soon to forget. I'm gonna time him out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. 10 minutes. That'll teach him. That'll fucking teach him. He'll never make another mistake ever again. Cucked. Don't ever disrespect me. Don't talk back. Don't mouth off to me. You will get in the 10-minute timeout corner. Oh my god, even timeout demods them? That's so fucking funny. Why? Why? God forbid you fucking time out your mod for a second. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 4 months, I appreciate it. It makes more sense to me that it demods after a ban, but demodding after a timeout is insane. He could find the chat in those 10 minutes. No, he won't. He won't. No, he was never even on the job. He was never even on the job. He was scamming us. See, he even told us. He said, I never said I was working on it. See? He never said that. So that means that there's no risk, no failure in the action of timing him out. Lucy, how are you doing today? Bro, I'm fucking tired. I'm in pain. My Advil's wearing off. I'm gonna have to end stream soon to go take more Advil and stare at a wall and cry and think about Monday when I'm gonna get my surgery done. My mini surgery. My minor surgery. She's crashing out? Yeah, a little bit. How's your toe right now, Lucy? Sore. And like unhappy with me. But that's normal. That's normal. You know? We will miss you. Because tonight will be the night that I will stream for you over again. Don't make me read the woman. I won't end unless you tell me to. I swear it's true. Because a chatty like you is impossible to find. You're impossible to find. Yeah. Chills, brother. Thank you. I've been working on my emo music. I hope your surgery goes well for you on Monday. I also hope that. I'm just worried about it not being numb enough. I don't even want to get a needle in my toe. Who the fuck wants that? Who the fuck is like, yeah, baby, put some fucking needles in my toe and stab me in my toe. That'll be fine. I'm gonna be so unhappy, chatty. I'm gonna be traumatized. I'm gonna be traumatized forever. But hopefully, when I experience what life is like without having to deal with this problem anymore, I won't be upset anymore. I'll be like, yay, so worth it. The pain was all worth it. Depends what's in the needle. This guy's like, I do heroin. Lucy, are you noticing? Are you a noticer? Are you a noticer, Lucy? I do heroin. The nettle is the worst part. What is a nettle? What is that? I am so confused. Chatty is going to have to become feet dudes to worship Lucy's feet till she feels better. I don't think I'll want anyone to touch my feet while it's healing or look at my feet. Gross details, but like what I'm not looking forward to is that after the surgery, which is, by the way, mute me if you're easily grossed out by anything involving feet. 1, 2, 3, you had your chance. It's so over for you. Apparently you have to redress the toe like every other day, I think. And that's the part I'm really not looking forward to the most of all, because it'll probably hurt and be disgusting and feel disgusting. So yeah, that's the one that I really don't want to do. Yeah, be careful when you do. I just remember, I'm sure I've told this story, but it reminds me of when my brother had MRSA and he had to have a chunk of his thigh taken out, and then my mom would like dress the wound and he would like cry every single time. He would cry every single time that happened. Granted, it's a lot less surface area of skin that I'll have to dress, but I'm really not looking forward to it. I really don't want to do it, Chatty. I'm scared. Tell me it'll be okay. Tell me it'll be okay. Lie down and elevate the foot. The blood rushing to your feet will hurt the first couple days. Oh god. You think I'll be fine for streaming though? I'll be fine, right? It'll be okay. It's just a little pain. It's just a little pain. I can stream. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hoping for a quick recovery. Me too. Me too. I am a little bit worried though, because this is not just like a normal case. It's not like, oh wow, this is like a toenail that's ingrown, needs to be removed. No, this needs to be like permanent. I just need this nail to never ever grow back because it's been fucked for my whole life. And I just hope that doesn't complicate the surgery too much. So yeah, you're a big girl. Well, not physically. What if I was just like giant? What if I was like a fucking cow? What if I was like 800 pounds? What if I was like breaking my chairs every single stream? And I was like, whoops, Chatty, must be all that Panda Express I ordered last night. What would you say? Still would? God damn it. You just can't dissuade these people! You can't talk sense into them! They're down for anything! Wait, I almost clipped that for some reason. This is because I missed the button. Who should I raid? Who should I raid? Oh, look! Eenies. What the hell? This is so fucking funny. Dude, Twitch is a bitch. Twitch is a fucking bitch. Oh my god, it gives me stats. It gives me stats on the streamer before I raid them. And guess what? Enos hasn't raided me in the last 30 days. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Wow. I guess I shouldn't raid them then. What are these stats for? What are these stats for if not to encourage petty drama in the fucking streamer community? What the hell? Wait, where is that? I just clicked on to raid Enos and it's fucking tattling and it's like, she hasn't raided you in the past 30 days. And it's got everything else too. It's got if she follows me, if she subbed to me, if she's following me, if I'm subscribed to them. It has everything. Like all of that shit, actually. But I'm more shocked by the raid stat. I'm like, what? They're keeping track of that shit? Holy shit, well, exactly. I think this is very new. I'm not sure if they rolled it out to everyone else yet, because I did not see this the last time I raided. Oh, shit. Well, Chatty, not to be dissuaded by anything, I plan to raid Enos regardless. Believe it or not. Chatty, I'm not selfish. Even though she hasn't raided me in 30 whole days. She's such a bad friend. She's such a bad friend not raiding me in 30 whole days, but I am so generous that I'm raiding her anyway. She can have my 20 paid chatters in my raid because I'm generous and I care about her, even though she clearly doesn't care about me because Twitch gave me the stats and it means she doesn't. That is crazy. That is crazy. There's definitely gonna be people who like decide their raids based off of that now. What the fuck, bro? Thank Thank you, Twitch, for another useless feature that only encourages toxicity in the community. I really do appreciate that. I'm sure everyone else does too. Yeah, there's gonna be Google Docies. There's gonna be Google Docies with screenshots of that shit. It's gonna be like, I thought this person was following me, but they're not. I've been rating this person this whole time because I thought they were following me, but they just followed me and then immediately unfollowed me! Ah! That's gonna happen. I hope you're ready for it. I hope you're ready for this being the origin of many Google Docies. Jesus Christ.
But no drama here, Chatty, because we love everyone, our friends, whether they rate us often or not.
There's a lot of things that go into rating, usually time schedule. I don't get a lot of rates because a lot of people don't rate at the same time as me. Regardless, I love you very much, Chatty. I didn't know I was timing out that quickly. I love you. Mwah! I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.